Fine, everyone has
We are live, ladies and gentlemen, live on a Thursday. Welcome. How's it going, everybody? Hello, everybody in the chat. We have brother from another brick he's there. Wow, that's like magic. We have building with brick building Justin Schroeder. We've got Tech Productions who hasn't showed up yet. We've got Doc Samson, Man, Brooke Hamilton, and we have AT's as life, Mr. Starbricks, who is here with us as well. We have Joe, Finn, Brooke, Mama Lego, Brickham's Den, and we have Craigster. Hi, Craigster, how's it going? And Nicoletta is here as well. On the panel, we have BFAB. We have BFAB. Hey, BFAB.
I'm stuffing my face.
We have Solo Brick Builder. Hey, Darren.
Hello.
Hello. We have Chris from Bricking It. Do we class you with one half of Bricking It now? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just bricking.
Bricking. Just brick.
Just brick.
Is it Brick and Nick?
Yeah, I'm Nick from Bricking It.
Nick from Brick. You got to be careful how you say that.
We've got the complete collection of Starbricks. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Sarah and Mike. We have Greg from London Bridge Bricks.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. And we have Mike from the Cool Factor. Bonjour. How is just to let everybody know, Justin Just Too Good is running a little bit late, so he'll be here momentarily. He's getting his computer fixed up. So, hey, how's it going? How is everybody's week so far?
Good, man.
Oh, speak of
good.
That one.
Pretty good.
My week has been a mess.
There we go.
Just in time.
Summoned.
We made it
A wild
Just
Mantis
too good.
appears.
Hey,
Hey,
come on, man. You can't keep being late. No,
hey, wait, whoa, I'm so overwhelmed. No, okay, I'm here. Sorry, I was putting on my headphones, so if anybody's saying I missed it. Sorry, guys. This is great to be on here. Oh my gosh.
Well, you're more than welcome. It's been a long time coming, I think. Your mom has been in the chat saying hello to us on many occasions. So welcome.
Oh, is she here right now?
I didn't see her yet. Normally I give her a heads up, but I didn't tell her today.
Dang it! Let me see. I'll say, hey, check the stream. check stream. But how is everybody doing? There's a lot of new faces here for me, and like this is cool. Like this is awesome. Like
okay,
I'm trying to be more part of the community.
You know, BFAB. You know him a long time.
BFAB, my brother from another brick.
How's it going, Justin?
How's it going, my man? Everything good?
Just killing, man.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Beside him, we have Darren, who is Solo Brick Builder.
Nice to meet you. I don't know if we've talked before. Have we talked before?
I think we talked, but definitely been in your chats before now.
Hey, there you go. Okay. Trying to get more with the community because I've missed out on a lot the past year or so. So like I'm just like getting more into it. Even if we chatted, I'm sorry if I forgot. Or now I'm more into it. Okay.
But that's what you're here for. You're here to meet people and broaden your horizons. And okay, so underneath Darren is Greg from London Bridge Bricks.
I know him. Yes.
To his,
hey, what's up? We haven't talked much, but hey.
You've probably seen him on Hive, Brick Hives, and then obviously his own channel as well. Everyone here has great channels, Justin. So
of course, I'm going to check them out.
Yeah. Then we have Starbricks next to Greg, and that's Sarah and her fiance Mike.
I'll be. Have we talked before?
I actually sent you a message on Instagram one time because you had the Harry Potter figures, and I was like, hey, can I use some of the footage from your video? And you were super nice. You were like, yeah, no problem. You can use it if you want to, but I never did. But that's the only interaction we've had.
Well, there you go. Well, it's nice to meet you, and it's nice to meet your fiance.
Nice to meet you, Justin.
Yeah.
And next to her, both of those guys is Chris from Bricking It.
Hey, dude, you right?
Hey, Chris from Bricking It. I don't know if we've talked before. Have we talked before?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I may have been in. I don't know actually. No, I don't think so. I don't.
I see. Well, it's nice to meet you, man.
I can't remember who you are. Yeah, no.
The antenna's given away. Like,
underneath Chris, Mike, I think
Never heard of this guy. Never met him. No.
I may or may not have a secret hybrid footage where the Mantis turns into a human. I may or may not have that footage.
Unconfirmed.
I do not confirm nor deny that fact.
It's you stole it from Area 51 clearly. But,
yes. I was in the raid.
You do have it.
I was in the raid. Yes.
Not too good to box. He's not a human.
Oh man. Okay.
Can I ask a question? A question to Justin and
sure.
And of course Mikey as well. So he's 2021. Out of both of you, who is the best at feeling up collecting minifigures?
Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing.
That was fun actually. Like
it
I was
fun
surprised.
as heck.
Because like Justin, so that wasn't a setup. They literally told me like that we're gonna do it like on site.
Yeah, no, I knew.
That competition. I wasn't prepared like at all.
No, I know. No, that's the thing. It was because I was so confident in my skill, but you blew me out of the water, and you weren't like both of us were unprepared.
Lego store hands,
Hey, you legit. I mean, I was so cocky. I was like, you know what? I
was in my prime. I was in my prime back then before the pandemic.
I will say this: Series 21. I mean, not Series 21. Series 10. I could feel like for 1 second, and then I could know what's inside there because I would feel so many packs for Mr. Gold. But even doing that, you'd probably beat me anyways. Because I had to feel like a billion packs before I got my Mr. Gold. But
yeah, I got some muscle memory. But
packaging though, like I felt like it's a little bit harder to feel the minifigs now. I don't know if you guys
the new CMF packaging.
Yeah.
Not the new
cardboard ones.
I mean, it's kind of like hard to throw the cardboard, you know.
Yeah, it's like crush the cardboard. Yeah. Honestly, you know, if the Lego community was behind that, I don't know. I mean, I hope kids. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe like everybody will start doing that with these, like just feeling up the like crushing the cardboard or something. Which is
know.
It's like
so do that.
I mean, for those in the chat who are who don't know what we are talking about, we met with Justin. I think it was like before the pandemic.
September
2019. We went to on behalf I went on behalf of Beyond the Brick with Brian, and Justin was there. We were in a Toronto Game Loft mobile game event. And that's how we met.
It was awesome.
That was pretty fun. We were checking out the Lego Legacy Heroes Unboxed mobile game together, and the crew of the Game Loft threw us together, me and Justin, to like compete in filling minifigures. Because I think Brian told them that Mike is pretty good at minifigures filling, and
I think I was being cocky. Yeah,
and just to good like they wanted to like compete him against me. Like, it was weird, like because we were both surprised, but it was fun. It's like you can check it out Beyond the Bricks channel.
No, it's great.
There was a vlog I made about it, so it was fun. Yeah.
That was great. Yeah, that whole experience was amazing.
That was really cool. Like it was the last trip I made before I think the whole thing shut down.
It's crazy because the last trip I made was March 2020 with the Japan trip, which that was when I was like not aware of like what the impact would be of this. But yeah, I was like crazy because I was like, I was able to get that in, but that trip, the Canada trip, was still amazing. Like that was awesome too. Oh, there you go.
There it is.
There she is. Okay. Hi, Mom.
Mom, I'm on YouTube now. Mom.
Hey.
Look at me, Mom.
No hands. Hey, I'm on.
Okay, just when I get people, I like to ask them a few questions about their
Go
YouTube.
for it, dude. I'm an open book. Just go for it.
Okay, so first of all, tell everybody about your channel. I have some stuff written down because I have loads of stuff I want to ask you. So,
cool.
just about your awesome channel. And
I hope you brought a lot of food with you, Justin.
tell us everybody about your channel, when it started, and why did you decide to get into YouTube at such a young age?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So basically, my channel started on December 18th, 2011. That was when I joined. And then January 21st, 2012 was when I released my first YouTube video. I might be wrong. It might have been January 19th. And my love for Lego, I've always had. Because when I was young, I used to play Lego with my brother, and we would have like an RPG game where we would have our own characters. And we would have like a whole adventure. Oh, crap, I had a reminder. Sorry about that. Let me silence my phone. And then what happened was in 2008, I discovered there's a Lego community online, people who love Lego. I discovered this. The first place I discovered was BRICKITECT. I don't even know how I discovered it. But that was also, summer 2008 was also the first time I ever bought my own Lego set, I think. And if you want an age, I mean, I've done an age reveal at this point. I did it on the Beyond the Bricks stream last week. I was in 2008 I was probably 10. I was born in 97. So I was pretty young back then, and I was looking for just new Lego sets and stuff like that to expand my brother and I's RPG. So I bought my first Lego set, which was like, I would always get Lego sets as gifts from my mom, and even my dad, but I would never buy them on my own. So I bought my first Lego set, and then I was like, let me research Lego sets, because I always liked like stuff I liked, like whether it be movies back then, like Pixar, or video games like Mario. I loved the internet and I loved the research tool it could be. So I was like, let me research this Lego thing. And so I searched up like just the stuff on there, like Lego Castle, and then I came across BRICKITECT, and I was like, wait, you could log what you own of like Lego sets? Like, that's so cool. Like I never had the concept of logging stuff before like that, but I'm like, you could keep track of that and see how big your collection is. So I just started going on there. I wrote reviews on the BRICKITECT thing, and like that helped me first take a look at Lego at a critical point, was writing these little text reviews, which were like, the pros, I love this set, cons, nothing's bad, or whatever, you know, and it would be like a set I probably didn't even own or something like that.
I mean,
but
that's pretty old school. Like, I mean, if anyone has ever seen Justin's old videos, it's literally text.
I remember.
There's no nothing.
Yep. And that's the thing. That's even before. This was 2008. So that was 2012 when I would do those videos. This was before, where I would just write reviews on BRICKITECT of just these like 3-word sentence reviews on
under like Masongo or whatever. What was it? Masongo, right?
No. Oh yeah, I did use it. I did use that. Missing No 10, I think it was. Because like it's a reference to Pokemon. Yep,
Pokemon.
I love Pokemon. When I was young, again, something I like. Yes, it's Pokemon rocks. Like old. Oh my god, when I was young, I was obsessed with this glitch Pokemon called Missing No, and that's what like inspired me to start researching things. Was like, wait, there could be things that are like unknown in like a video game like that, and that's when I discovered. Like that was back 2005. I remember when I was first using the internet. Like I was like, whoa, like there was a site called Glitch City Laboratories, and they had all the Missing No's, and I was like, this is so cool. Like there's more stuff than just what we're presented with. But anyways, skip to 2008. Wrote reviews for BRICKITECT, like, you know, under the set reviews, which unfortunately not a lot of people do anymore. It's kind of dying out for the set reviews. Like they rate, BRICKITECT has their own reviews, but like if you pick on like the actual Lego set, they have a set reviews section. And in 2009, I joined Eurobricks, which is a Lego forum. And that's really where I found my voice in the Lego community initially, because I loved the speculation aspect of Lego. I loved thinking about what's coming in the future. Let's look at what they have have currently now. Ooh, here's a rumor or stuff like that. You know, people, it's taboo now to talk about it, but rumors, leaks, as they say, or whatever, of these sets. And I'm like, whoa, there's so much more than just what we're presented with. This is so interesting to me, like the upcoming Lego sets and all this. So I just went full into the community, but I would focus not on making mocks, but talking about just sets. I love talking about sets because at the end of the day, I was a collector. I loved logging the sets. I wasn't huge into building it. Like for the RPG game we used to play, my brother would build most of the Lego setups. So I was never really a builder of Lego. I would build Lego sets, but even back then, I wouldn't even follow like the instructions when I was younger. But then like when I got into it in 2008, I would follow instructions. So anyways, 2009, that was my Eurobricks days, and Eurobricks is a great forum. I would talk about Lego all the time. 2010, I was kind of known a little bit on Eurobricks because I found like the set images of a Toy Story set early. Yeah. And that's where I fell in love with the Twitch minifigure as like a minifigure, the Twitch minifigure, because I found the set he came out in early on toysrus.com. It was called the Garbage Truck Getaway. And I'm like, this is so, like, that figure looks so cool, but also people were like I felt noticed in a way. Like I was like, that was cool for me. I was like, people were like, whoa, you found this just too good. Like, this was cool. Like we didn't, and all I did was like bookmark the Toys R Us page. And then I went back to bookmark when they removed it from the listing, but they still had it on the actual website itself. They just removed it from the public listing. And then I posted it and people were like approaching me in DMs, like, how'd you find this? Like, this is so cool. And I was like, all I did was this. And that kind of started out my love for looking for Lego news. And then come to 2012, where I was doing Yu-Gi-Oh videos back then in 2011. But in 2012, in around January, like I said, the January 21st, I did my first video on my channel where I found Lego Star Wars sets early at Toys R Us. Right. And I filmed it, and I was like, oh, look, nobody found these Lego Star Wars sets early. They're out, guys. And I saw the Brick Show commenting on mine, and they're like, "Whoa, where'd you find this?" And I'm like getting this gratification from finding Lego stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, this is where it's at." And then I learned like the Brick Show, like, well, what Steven, he used to live in my exact city, so that was like a cool point of connection there. But anyway, so I did that. I did Lego reviews, and I was like, I gotta be first to like, get my name out of like, I had this whole theory of I have to be first now, because it's like I got these gratifications from being first for all these other things. And then 2012, later on in the summer, like a Lego Spider-Man image popped up. I was the first to find that, put that on my video. That one was blowing up with like commenters on there, and I was getting gratification there. And that really started the channel because people were started like, just too good. Okay, he gets sets early, he finds sets early. And the channel has become so different from when it was then. I mean, some landmarks. 2015, I started doing list videos, and that was like my calling of all of this, because it was like I always wanted somebody to do top 10 lists of Lego. I'm not saying people didn't do top 10 lists of Lego back then, but nobody did it like the way I wanted to. Like, I was inspired by like YouTubers, like, I mean, he's frowned upon now in many ways, but like Nostalgia Critic used to do top 10s that were like entertaining, that would have like these like transitions and everything. So I was inspired by that. I was inspired by YMS, who did some great list videos. And I was bringing that into my Lego world and just expressing my opinions on Lego. And people were loving that too. And I loved expressing my opinions and counting down these interesting things. That was 2015. And yeah, I mean, that it's been off from there, because it would be like, then I started like this series where I would talk to my people on Reddit and everything. I learned so much, where I learned that at this point, you don't need to be first. You just need to put the best quality content out there, and don't stress yourself out about, oh, I got to get this out. I got to get this out, because then you're losing focus of the quality. Or I could only speak from my own personal experience, and that's where I'm at now. But it's so different from my mindset from when I started. But I think all this experience and everything makes me at the place where I'm at today. So
I love that so much. In one of your recent videos, you were talking about how you waited to build your Ninjago city gardens because you really wanted to enjoy it, and I thought that was really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Like I would like up until very recently, I would rush and build things and like not enjoy building it, just to get the review out early. Or even like, for example, like for news videos, I was up in New York visiting my girlfriend. I'm over here in a train recording like a news video, and I'm like, is this worth it? Like, why? Like, this is not like, this is taking away time from like my love. Like, like I can't do this anymore. Of like,
you know what?
I just got stressed out.
In the background,
What was that?
Oh, that one news video where you did like the in the airport.
Yeah.
You
know what?
That one, I will say this: I will still do airport news videos, because, gosh darn it, if I'm in the airport alone, it's kind of fun doing an airport news video, because it's like, hey, I'm in the airport.
It's
kind of. I would say it's kind of awesome to hear that from you, because I know you were always like on top of everything, like mostly first with everything. And I was always wondering, like, how is Justin doing it? Like, how is he keeping up with everything without burning out too fast?
That's the thing. I burnt out and everything.
It's kind of cool to hear it from you, because, I have this mindset, because I sometimes feel like I'm slacking behind, like because I don't rush content as well, for example. So I'm not like when I was getting into this, I was like, okay, I gotta be like, you were one of my inspirations to like be first, like get the most views, And I know like it was burning me out very quickly. So now I have the same mindset. And it's kind of cool to hear it from you, because it's kind of like justifies that it's the right way to go. Because you were going through the mindset of being first, and now you realize that it's not worth it. And now you're like focusing on being you and enjoying the process, which is...
That's like my new
initiative. It's cool to hear it from you, especially because I know like how I portrayed you as like the guy to be the first with everything. So it's just kind of cool to hear.
I even seen myself. That's in the past of like, like that's I can't. I don't regret those times. It taught me a lot, but it taught me to where I'm at now.
Absolutely, but like you grew, right? You realized what's more important for you after being after so many years on being on YouTube, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Everybody grows.
That's so cool.
What was that?
Like obviously that shouldn't be your goal, but it's still a good thing to be first. Like I think JUST2GOOD, this too. If you're first with something compared to, let's say, Ash beats you to it, you're gonna get way more views.
Will I?
I mean, like
that's the thing. People subscribe for me being myself.
I think so.
Well, I'm not saying people don't do that, but there's people that want to see the news first, and they just don't care. That's why, like for me, when I used to, let's say, try to beat you, I'd put out really, really crappy videos, really rushed videos, because I'm like, well, if I beat JUST2GOOD, people will watch. They just want to see the
I will
news
say
first.
this, but it's gotten to the point where like I love my community, But like, there's people who want to see me fail too. I can't keep working for other people. Like, I'm just doing myself now. So
that brings me.
I get that.
That brings me on to what I saw today, and Ash was actually streaming just before we came on, and he played out in the cool text to voice. So basically, he read out your kind of post as a robot voice.
Oh, cool! I missed this because it's been such a busy day. That sounds awesome. Oh, I gotta check that out.
20 past 8, so 20 past 3 your time, a few minutes ago. So I was listening to him while I was getting ready, and so basically, if you want to explain how you're feeling today, because you're pretty pissed off about LAN, and I didn't get the whole gist of it. Are you thinking of leaving, or are you just?
Yeah, I did write that at 4 a.m. Okay, so first thing, I also wanted to shout out to my mom, because you guys asked how do I be first, like back in the day and stuff like that. Sometimes my mom would I would tell her that she can do this, but she would always offer to do this. I never said you should do this or whatever, but she would wake me up if she saw Lego news early, and I thought that was like so nice of her to like, so I could be first. So like shout out to JUST2 mom helped me so much, and like go check her out. She has her own YouTube channel now too.
Yeah, she's awesome. I've watched her stream before, and she's great.
That's awesome to hear. Like because I have fun streaming with her, and I'm going to be going down in a bit, so I could stream with her too. Like probably next week or something.
Before, and Greg everyone who's here has like, when they think of it, they shouted out your mom, because she is a YouTuber in her own right. Like,
yep, definitely. She's great. Like she has a drive that like I like was missing out on for like the past year or whatever. But like now I'm like full into it too. So I'm like so proud of her where she's come to. Like I think that's so cool that like anybody could do YouTube. Like I always thought
too. She has good taste in games.
Heck yeah.
Your mom loves some awesome games.
Yes. Well, that's the thing. Our family likes those games. Like I remember when I was young, like my mom and I in the car trips, we would play Super Mario Land together. Like see who would beat Super Mario Land first. And then like we would pass it to my brother. Even my dad would get in on it. Like we've always accepted video games as just like a thing that's like cool. But yeah, all this stuff is so great to hear too. I appreciate you guys so much. But anyway, so with the LAN stuff, where are we with that? Okay, so I will say this. So basically what happened, I guess, should I summarize what happened?
Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Were you intoxicated? Okay.
No. So what happened was, basically, recently there's been all this hubbub about like you can't do leaks, you can do leaks, you can't do leaks, you can do leaks. Have any of you guys noticed this?
Yeah. I covered this as well. Yeah.
Okay, and are you guys confused by it?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Kind of, everything is getting relayed through Ash.
Completely.
Yeah,
confused.
and here's the thing: I'm part of LAN, and I'm 100% confused with it. I'm been confused with it, right? Up until I made that post.
Can I ask you real quick before you go further? How do they communicate this to you as a LAN member? Like, because I covered the whole situation only because LAN members knew about it, but it seems like everybody was confused on how Lego delivered the information to the likes of you, like members.
That's the thing. I don't know. They had like a round table that I missed. They had like 50 posts that contradicted themselves, so I don't know. So I just said this. I'm trying to eliminate everything that bothers me in life and not have stuff that bothers me. So I'm like, this is bothering me because it feels like they're controlling my content, and I don't know why. I don't understand this. So I made a post on LAN, and it was the exact same post I posted on my community tab, if you guys want to read it. And it was basically saying my frustration that I don't understand what's going on. It seems like they almost want us to stop talking about like rumors and speculation. And as I said, that was like a huge part of like how I love Lego. And I've respected ever since, even before I joined LAN, 2016, because I got my channel deleted because I covered a leaked Captain Phasma minifigure. And I didn't know you weren't supposed to do that. And I learned so much about copyright and fair use then, and leaked products and everything. So I always said, okay, I won't do confidential set images. I won't cover set images from an unofficial retailer because those are leaked, because they could be from some private server or something. I understand that. I won't be the source of leaks, because you can't be the source of leaks as somebody in LAN. I understand that. Like if you're saying, oh, hey guys, I heard a rumor that I first heard that was not reported anywhere, that there's a new theme coming and here's where the sets. I get that. But if the rumor's already out and other people are covering it, what are they going to do? It's the age of the internet, right? So that's my mindset, where it's like they want to stop that too, that LAN members can't talk about even speculation of Lego sets. It was like some weird thing where it's like, if the set is going to come out in a month, then you could talk about it. But if it's like a rumor list of like a summer set list, you can't talk about it. And I'm like, well, now you're just preventing discussion of things. Like, you can't copyright a word. If I say there's a summer 2021 set of Spider-Man in a car, what are they going to Are they going to take down my whole stream because of that? You know, my whole channel because of that? Are they going to take down my livelihood because of that? Which doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, legally they can't, because like I know like Ash brought it up, and I know like Ash kind of bent to the whole like Lego thing. No shade at Ash, obviously, but like Lego can't take you down. People shouldn't be literally like taking it from Lego.
We got it. Okay, well, we got to acknowledge it in this way. It depends how fair use the videos are, and I'm in the mindset that a video is fair use if it's mostly your content and it's mostly you. That's like the point of fair use, in my opinion. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe I'm totally off with this, and people could say if I'm wrong. But I doing my research and everything, that's my understanding from reporting on news or something. Okay, right? And so if it's somebody talking about it, and most of it is their editing, and most of it, now if we use their pictures and everything, technically they can. But at the end of the day, here's how I felt with all this. When I joined LAN, they approved my content, and they said I wouldn't have to change my content. Now they're making me change my content and dictating what I could do. And it's even more disheartening when, if you're outside of LAN, everybody covers this, and it's just all out. And I'm not saying they should strike people. I'm saying they shouldn't strike anybody, because at the end of the day, they're preventing me saying that, okay, here's what we heard about a rumor from another site. And that's it. We're not showing a picture. But maybe I'm wrong in this, and maybe people disagree, but that's how I felt. So I put that, and I posted it on LAN, and people were coming to my defense, and people were like, yeah, I felt this way too. I felt very uncomfortable. It feels like Lego is even saying like, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil for people in LAN. But outside of LAN, everybody's talking about it, and we have to act like these rumors don't exist when our community is talking about them or anything like that. And yeah, so I put that. I again, when I joined LAN, the rules there were fine. I don't want to cover confidential images. I don't want to cover leaked images. Nothing. Like, I just think when it's set names and set lists and stuff like that, that's something we speak about. That's a discussion. Yeah. That's not even like it's not a picture. Like, that's overstepping your boundary if you want to prevent that discussion. It also hurts the fan response, because fans like talking about this stuff. I understand. Yes, there's confidential set images and stuff like that. I get that. I already don't even like cover those. I do not cover those. But when it's just set lists, this is what we're cracking down on. And all the time, it's not a RLFM. People like me, basically, recognize Lego fan media, that's leaking this. Lego leaked a billion things on their own case today. And then I got a response in that thread from somebody from Lego, and nothing against them. But they said that the reason this is because the casual fan, they put casual fan, won't be able to recognize that I'm the source of this leak, even though in the videos I say I am not the source. Like, I say, here is the source of the leak, and it's not me. And then they said, okay, and also our license holders will think that you're the source of the leak. And I'm like, well, joining LAN was a partnership. Why don't you stick up for us, Lego? And that's my 2 cents. And then, I mean, ever since, I mean, I'm sure I'm not leaving LAN until, I mean, I'm not going to leave LAN if this is resolved, but if this isn't resolved by Monday, or I guess by Tuesday, I'm going to leave LAN, because I'm going to cover rumor lists no matter what. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, how are you talking about this like this? Will they have
in
that?
General,
wait. Repeat that. Sorry.
Go on, BFAB. You go first, mate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I said in general, Lego's being ridiculous, because like you see how many videos on YouTube of these leaked like catalog images. Instead of focusing on taking down those people because that's illegal, they're like, yeah, we're gonna stop like list, right? That's just ludicrous.
Yeah, like it's almost, and it almost feels like they're only stopping the people in LAN, which is control, which is not. When I joined LAN, I said, you're not going to affect my content, right? And they're like, no, like this is a partnership. So, yeah.
Do you think Lego will strike you then? Because you're kind of, you're a bigger name, right? So if you leave and you start making lists, do you think Lego's going to target you then?
I'll say this. If they target me, I still am by the mindset that my previous videos will be by fair use, but even more so in the future, they're going to be extremely fair use for list videos if they want to go down this route. So I'll take them to court if they want to. But I mean, that's like, that's the thing. I have faith that I love Lego as a company. I love Lego toys. I still love Lego. Even if I leave LAN, I still love Lego. I still love the Lego group. But if they're going to strike on list videos, that's abuse of copyright in my opinion.
So I have a question. Do you see that like it's a strong allegation to make? But from my perspective, I want to become a LAN member in the future, but as I expressed my concerns lately, like if that's gonna keep happening, what is the point in the future? Like, as I want to keep my my integrity and honesty to my audience, and I don't want anyone to control whatever I say on my YouTube videos with regards to the rules. But do you feel it's starting to becoming I'm gonna use a very strong word here, censorship?
Yes, that's what I feel exactly, and that's why
opinion, because like you say, you can get a strike for expressing opinion about a rumor.
Yep.
Which is in my book, that's censorship, and that's a huge allegation to make against LAN. But I'm afraid it may come down to this, that we may just use that word. Like it's a strong word, But
that's 100% my fear, is that they're using this to control conversation. I'm not saying that's what they're doing, because they're very open to the response, which is good, and they haven't taken action yet on this. And I'm hopeful that they will take the right action, because I know what's right and wrong. No matter what a company says, I know what's right and wrong.
Something is happening because you're not the first large MNRs in the chat.
Exactly.
And it spurs discussion, and the discussion goes in the circles of the likes of creators like me, who are aspiring to become LAN member in the future, growing their channels slowly and surely. But what's gonna come in the future? Like, is it like LAN membership was the holy grail for many in Lego community?
Sorry to interrupt, but with that. Exactly. Whenever I would talk to Lego community people, like people like all you guys, I would recommend the heck out of LAN. And the first concern is, will they start? But then they'll start changing my content. And I would always say, no, they would not meddle with your content. Now I can't happily say that. I cannot say that. So this is at the point where if they do this, I will leave. That's it. I
think it's really strange that they changed the rules so much that they haven't asked you to sign something or reevaluate the LAN membership. Because like you're saying, they have changed.
That's a good way. Yeah.
It's a change of contract. Yeah. It's literally a change of contract.
The thing at this point, LAN doesn't even seem to know what they want. So,
Yeah.
But also just saying that they can strike you, it's clear as day it's abusing the YouTube strike system.
Yep.
You're not supposed to.
That's why I'm saying. That's why if they strike me for that, I will again. Way back when I got a Star Wars. Okay. When they strike me for the leaked Lego Star Wars minifigure, they were in the right. That's when I learned so much about fair use. But then they tried striking me, or even before then, I guess that was, because that was actually in 2015 when they struck me for the leaked figure, because it was for The Force Awakens. But then they tried striking me for The Last Jedi, getting a set early from Toys R Us. They strike Jang for it. And I was like, if they strike me for that, I'm going to take you to court, because that's not, if you can legally purchase something from a retailer, then it's under fair use at that point. Now, if you got a set early, say from eBay, technically it might not be under fair use because you don't know the source of that. It could be a stolen factory thing. But this was a retailer, official retailer, Toys R Us, selling the actual Lego. But I see Tech Productions came in. It's great to meet you. Have we talked before?
I don't think so. No, it's good to meet you.
It's great to meet you. I'm new to the stream. Yeah. I don't know if you want to say anything. I was like in one thing, but
no. I've been in the green room for probably 20 minutes.
Yeah, you see, just
That's good. That's quick.
Yeah.
He's there since last week. Justin, Tech isn't really. He's famous for being a little bit late because he likes to moisturize and do his hair.
That's like me. It sucks because some of my friends are like, just too late here, because I have usually late to stuff, but I'm trying to be better with it. But yeah, I feel that.
I was surprised that you were technically weren't that late. So
I know, right?
I was
getting a little better. That's what I'm saying.
It was late.
That's true.
I was half an hour early. I was sitting here with Solo Brick Builder at 7:45, and then it was 7:50, and it was 5 to 8. And I was like, oh my god, where the hell is everybody?
You should have heard the words that was coming out of that man's mouth.
No. But we'll move on to something a little bit more lighthearted, because I think it's the 4th week in a row we started off giving out. And we had Jang was here, and we were talking about.
I heard,
we were talking about for ages. Ryan was here last week.
I heard, and he's in the chat now. Hey,
yeah, he is. So I mean, it isn't everybody. Everybody is interested in what you guys think and are going through because you're the people that people go to. Because
that's
you're the
great to hear. Oh my
You're
gosh!
all
Sorry,
young.
I get flattered easily with that. Like that means a lot to hear. Like legit. Like
But, you know, you do know like that's the way it is. You know, you're in it a long time, and
man,
the thing with LAN is for me, if people like the big YouTubers start, you know, get kicked out or leave or whatever, we all like, I mean, it's selfish for us to say, but for us, we don't get to see our favorite YouTubers having the new stuff now, and we like your personalities and the way you deal with it. You know, it's really cool for us, you know, and so we'd have to kind of shift to somebody else that we might not know. I mean, Holly does a good job of it, and I like Holly and I like Ash and I like what they do. Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be sad now with Lego Star Wars and Ryan not getting them first. He'll get them eventually, and we're going to watch his videos. We're going to like his videos. So you know,
Ryan finds a way. We'll see. Yeah,
yeah, he'll have them. He'll have them probably before LAN members get them. But I want to talk about something I think is such a cool idea. Now I know Brickvault tried it and they had it. You want to start a Lego museum?
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to bring up. That is a dream. Yes.
So what I want to ask you about is first is it going to be a private museum for you and your friends, or are you going to open it up and have maybe?
Ideally, it would be one that would be a public exhibit. Because I own so many cool Lego sets, and like, it's gotten to a point where like I think it would be cool to kind of like have them in a museum or something like that, because people love seeing Lego sets. Like I love getting oddball Lego sets, so like the oddball Lego museum. Like I just look at some cool Lego. Like we'll have a Fabuland section. I love Fabuland to death. Like it's a classic.
I saw that
Lego
in your room tour when you're basically like I don't care. I love trolls. I like the colorful stuff. I like
I love that.
I love that room tour so much. The Paradisa.
Thank you.
I'm such a
Yes,
Paradisa fan, and I know how much you love Paradisa. Justin.
I'm just gonna say
Paradisa's
it's gonna be a lot of work. It's an amazing idea because I worked on the beginnings of Brickvault Museum, and I think it was only open for like a few weeks only before COVID, because of all the regulations and everything. Because it was like zoning in California, all that was involved for a business like that to even allow children inside.
Yeah, but I will say this with the Lego Museum, that's like a long term. Sorry, gosh, sorry if I cut you guys off.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, go for it.
No. The Lego Museum is like a long term, probably like 35, 40 like age, like later. Like my more even closer would be I want to make like a feature film, short films, feature film. That's like a goal there, and then where we're at now. So yeah.
That's pretty. I mean, and you're responsible for me spending more money than I normally would, just because you got me into the world of Paradisa.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
This this tiny little thing cost me, I think it was, don't listen, Lorraine. Lorraine is the wife, Justin. €35.
You got them to lure just to go to the stream. Like, let's be honest.
Yes, I smell the Paradisa.
You smelled it.
Oh my gosh. And dude, I'm just saying this. If you want me to talk Paradisa, like, there's like, I'm starting to like in my years of like eBay searching for like random Lego sets where I just type in the word Lego and sort by new and see what I could find. Paradisa, like, because I see what sets are like rare based on memory of like which I see the least. Paradisa has like holy grail sets. So they have I think it's like the Fun Fair and Holiday Cottage and like another one. But like back in like because I don't. Thanks to all my viewers, which is so freaking cool. Like, this is my job. Like, I could spend as much money as I want on Lego and not worry about it. But like back then I couldn't do that. Like in 2016 when I was like huge into Paradisa, and there was like the Fun Fair for $100 sealed. And I'm like, why didn't I buy it then? Because now it's like 700 sealed and like there's no listings of it. And then Fabuland's the same way. There's like, I guess they're like the North American releases and then the Europe releases. And then like the Europe releases are extremely hard to get. So like I see the same Fabuland sets over and over on eBay now, and it's the ones I've had. But like there's rare ones that will pop up every once in a while. I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta get this. But Paradisa, I haven't finished the theme because those like the Fun Fair is too hard to get. Summer Cottage is too hard to get, and like two other ones that are like 4-in-1s or something like that. I don't know.
There's my wife's reaction on the screen to what I did. What the hell? I saved up my pocket money.
There you go.
There is this other one that
Gotta be careful.
There's this one as well, Justin. Now, I never saw it before you bought it. I think it was in one of the halls.
I think I did a review of it, or maybe I think I filmed it and never released it because I remember that. But I did for sure. It was in a hall way back when.
You did a review, and you found it hard to get that sticker into that little that piece. I think it was but I mean, everybody
want to open classic Lego sets. I'm just saying, like after this, I might crack one open and review it. Like,
well, that's the great thing about you. You actually open them up and you look at them and play with them.
Like I used to be like, I'm getting more good with that too, because like I used to do things just. This is like where like I would say a little sadness came from like the past like years or whatever. But like I'm so good now is like I would be doing things just to do things that like were like rules in my mind. Like, for example, I would like save every sticker sheet, even though they're already used. And then, like, I'm just like starting to like throw those out. But like, I'm like thinking like, what's the point of keeping these sealed? Like they're Lego sets I collect. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't keep them sealed, but I'm saying for me personally, I like building Lego. Like I like building Lego at the end of the day. So, and I used to be so safe about keeping boxes and everything, but I have so much Lego sets, they get damaged anyways, the boxes. So at this point, I'm kind of opening up all like, I'll open up any set. Like I might open up Market Street soon, which I got. Yeah, it was. No, do you know the story behind that?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I got it for $100 on eBay.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like freaking out, like, what the heck? And that's the thing. I kept it sealed this whole time. What a waste for it. I want to freaking build it. That's it. I'm building it.
I was actually looking at Market Street recently, and I think the cheapest I've seen it for is like £600 used. Which
this is sealed. This is sealed. And I got it, but that's the thing. Like, I felt bad too because like the seller like messaged me and they're like, "I saw your video." I'm like, okay.
See, was that slightly awkward?
Yeah. Okay. I was like, all right. But yeah, that's the thing. But then again, at the end of the day, I don't feel guilt or shame much anymore over anything. But like, I don't feel bad about it, especially if I open up and build it. Like, it's being enjoyed by me in one way, you know? Like you know, it's, if I get a Lego set for cheap, like awesome. I'm not one to flip and resell it or whatever. Like, I don't think I've ever sold a Lego set in my life. Like, I just love collecting Lego.
I mean, that's why we're all here, because we're all Lego nerds, Lego Lego hoarders. I'm responsible for having my house full of like Lego boxes, empty boxes, full boxes.
Yep. That's a thing in my mind that I'm like trying to get rid of, where I'm like, you don't have to save every Lego box, Justin. You don't have to save it. But I'm still keeping it on for now. Like I could still deal with that. But like sticker sheets, those are going.
So I used to just throw away all the boxes other than like the expert ones and stuff. But recently I've been buying similar to, well, obviously not as good as you did, Justin, but like I bought, well, actually,
you probably have great stuff too. Don't
my girlfriend bought me the sail barge.
Dope. Yeah.
And now I don't want to throw away the box because it's so old and it was sealed. But it's like I would have thrown it away if I'd have bought it day one. So
right. That's a good mindset. That's a good mindset. But yeah, I think I will always save, even if I throw away Lego boxes. Like the Toy Story boxes mean so much to me. Like I love. Also, one thing is I actually I love the packaging aspect of Lego. Like that's like not a lot of people like that. I know MANDRPRODUCTIONS loves it too. Like packaging in Lego is something like I genuinely love. It's like a niche interest, but like I love packaging in anything actually. Like how you sell a product like with this design, and like I love some Lego designs for boxes. So yeah.
Justin, what do you reckon of all this? Do you think this new 18+ dark black box malarkey? Do you think that's a bit overrated? Like
I will say,
Street.
I will say. Surprisingly, at first, Haunted House, I was like, this looks so ugly on it. Like, I wanted that fun background with like the roller coaster. But honestly, like Sesame Street and Winnie the Pooh, you may not agree. I like those boxes. I'm like, this is kind of cool because I'm an adult who likes Sesame Street and Muppets and stuff like that. Like, in a way, it's kind of working. Like, at first I doubted it, but I'm like, it makes it feel more like a cool product that everybody could like. Because like people will literally look at my channel and just think it's like a kid's channel by the basis of Lego alone. So some people still have this stigma that Lego is just for kids, when this is so not true. Clearly, like
so
they
just need to get rid of that 18+ from Winnie especially.
Really? That's the thing. I understand
yeah.
because it's a collector's item, but also they could have done it like the Diagon Alley boxes.
But they have a little girl in the promo.
I know.
There's a girl with mom playing with. It's a playset, and it says 18 plus. I was like, why?
14 plus they could have done, and they could have done a cool background that doesn't look too kiddie. Like I get it, but
in the videos as well, they often put like family at the bottom for some of the 18 plus. So they did that for Sesame Street, and I think for Winnie the Pooh, they put like family, and then they'll put adult if it's an 18 plus that they think is more adult.
So did they say it in the title or something?
Yeah, so if you see the designer videos at the very bottom, they'll put a little like Lego brick and it says family written on it.
This is news to me. That's interesting. Okay, I gotta look into that. That's like genuinely interesting. Whoa, okay.
But they obviously don't have it on any of the boxes or anything. It's literally just those. That's
weird. Yeah, that's interesting. Huh.
And I think it was the Batwing one where I noticed it said adult at the bottom. So yeah,
interesting. Really okay. Yeah, I think that should be like on build. Maybe they should just do like, I guess Mega Bloks does it, so they don't want to do it. But there's like build difficulty maybe, and like if it's like
it was creator expert before, wasn't it?
Creator expert. Yeah. True. Yeah. I guess you're right. But yeah. Anyways,
Justin, the other thing, I don't know. You don't have to talk about this if you don't want to.
Sure.
People always, every time you arrive anywhere or talk about anything, it's face reveal. Do you want to tell everybody?
I'm a Mantis.
I just revealed his age. Give him some slack.
No. What I wanted to ask was, when did you become a Mantis? When did you decide that your picture was going to be a Mantis? Was it when you discovered Twitch in that Lego set? Had you got an image in mind for your channel, or what?
Just looked in the mirror.
Exactly. Like literally, that's the answer. I looked in the mirror. Yes, I looked in the mirror, and Twitch is a great figure.
I thought it was like a Batman origin story where you fell in a Mantis tank and you.
I love that. That's perfect.
I mean, at this point, I'm surprised
I wish it was that fun.
I'm surprised you don't have a Twitch channel at this point. Like
Twitch channel. But I do, but it's dead. But yeah,
I can imagine when you're building Lego, you're sitting in your Mantis cage surrounded by Mantis.
Yes. Oh man, yeah. But sometimes you're just born like that, so whatever.
One of the best videos I saw, I think it was last week, wasn't it? Was the first. I didn't realize you already did a video with your girlfriend before the one I saw, but it was such a sweet video. The two of you opening up the bandmates, and the love was pouring.
I think that was the first video I did with her, right? Am I wrong?
I thought you did one before that, but that's the one I saw.
I think you made it public that you were dating for like, I don't know, like a year ago.
Yeah, I said that. And I've done stuff with my ex-girlfriend, but that was like literally like the podcast was like interviewing my ex-girlfriend from high school, that was fun too. But no, we've been dating for more than a year. So yeah, it was just about time to bring her into like the world, So that was so fun to do.
Do you want to tell everybody?
Tell everybody
what her JUST2 name is.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, her name is just Red. Maybe it's JUST2 Red. We haven't decided yet.
I like it.
There you go. Because there you go. Red.
Greg, Red. What did you want to ask?
No, I was going to say, did she enjoy the experience of doing a video?
Yeah, she loved it. She loved it. Yeah, she loved it. I she absolutely loved it, and I hope she's in more videos because it was so much fun to work with somebody that you love.
Does she have her own YouTube channel, or what is her main hobby?
Well, she doesn't have her own YouTube channel related to this stuff. If she has one, we're thinking of making one related to this stuff, and she loves animals. She loves animals, and she loves drawing, and she loves cartoons and stuff I like. I love cartoons. I love Muppets. She loves Muppets, Jim Henson, the world of Jim Henson, animation, all that stuff. Yes, they need to make Lego Muppets.
What did you think of Dark Crystal? Did you watch the Dark Crystal Netflix stuff?
Oh, I like the Dark Crystal movie, and it's so hard for me to watch TV shows. So I watched the first episode. I'm like, I'm gonna watch more of this, but they're so time consuming. So I'm
the making of it. If you ever get a chance, if you do like Jim Henson, watch the making of it.
Really?
It's amazing.
You know what's funny? I watched the making of the original. I love the behind the scenes.
So it's basically based off that. So they get all of his books out because it's his kids that made the series,
of course,
and they try to emulate it all through the old techniques that he used. It's so
that's cool. Awesome because I like Dark Crystal is it's not my favorite Henson property, but it has probably the best puppeteering. It's amazing, the original. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Yeah, it's good stuff. But but yeah, I don't remember.
You're a very big movie buff. Like you've got a really good movie collection.
Thank
and
you.
You have an active movie YouTube channel as well.
Yep. It's something I want to be more active with, just to film, because I've been like huge into film, but also like I'm huge into Lego still. But yeah, like film, I love watching all kinds of movies, whether it be new movies, old movies, foreign films, artsy films, you know, Hollywood films or whatever. I don't judge any film I just judge if I like it or not, and that's it. And like I love the diversity of opinion of film, where everybody can have their own film experiences, and I love just different opinions and everything like that. Like, and like I've been going a lot on the film community letterbox and just discovering new films I've never heard of, the country of like, you know, like Iranian cinema or something like that. Like that's so like I never thought, okay, what's like an Iranian movie like? But like it's so interesting. Like it's like, okay, like this is like a different culture, and it's like so interesting to see stuff like this, see different cultures illustrated.
Me and my missus, we used to watch a hell of a lot of Bollywood. Oh my god, some of those are so
Bollywood action movies, the best.
See, I need to see Bollywood. That's what I want to go to. Like, yeah, I want to get into Bollywood and stuff like that. Like, that's India, right?
Yeah.
Like I haven't even gone to the cinema of India. Like, it's so different, and like I love that everything's so different with wherever you go for cinema, or if you just have a different director. Like I love film and I want to make my own films. Like it just gets me so pumped watching great movies and talking about it, or even watching movies you don't like as much. You still get an experience out of it. You still learn something. I see. So
I love it when you watch a movie that you don't know what it is, and then when you to explain it to your mates and they're like, that doesn't exist. There's a movie I watched as a kid called Blind Fury. And it's I can't remember the guy's. It's Rutger Hauer. He's blind and he's a samurai. And everyone's like, "This film doesn't exist. You're making it up." It's like, it exists, it's a real movie, and he fights Bruce Lee's brother at the end, and they're like, "You're making this up," and it is a real movie.
Really?
But,
okay,
I got the name of it. So I was like, I watched this film, and it's about this blind samurai.
Right now.
And, yeah.
I'm watching one Bollywood film, and it's so bizarre to it. I can't remember the name of it, but it was just basically watching that and super slow motion. You see this fly, and he starts throwing flies at people to kill people. It's
what? That's just awesome. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, you're sitting there, even you're kind of going, "What?" You just see this happen, but it's just like,
you guys remember that short movie? You guys remember that short project called? There was that short project called Kung Fury. You guys remember that?
Oh, yep, I remember that.
That was amazing. That. Oh my
stuff
god!
like that. Like,
what is going on?
I love. Yeah, that's the thing.
Like that indie stuff. Yeah.
My whole life, and I'm not saying these movies are bad in any way, because I still love these movies. My favorite movie of all time is Toy Story 2. Still, no matter what like has happened through my film experiences, my favorite movie of all time is Toy Story 2. But I really, when I was younger, saw only like stuff I was comfortable with. So like Hollywood movies, and Hollywood movies can be samey at points. There's same stuff. But now since I've ventured outside of there and just seen like indie films from around the world, foreign films, like I used to be like, oh, reading subtitles. But like I got over that so quick. And then like all this stuff, it's like amazing what people could do with film that I just never knew you could do with film.
I find it more immersive when I'm watching subtitles or reading subtitles. I find it more immersive. I tend to watch lots of European, like especially Northern Europeans, because their programs seem to be very dark, but they're criminal programs that they have, like The Bridge and all them. You're just kind of immersed in this.
The Bridge? I haven't heard about that. Like that's the thing, when you guys say something like Blind Fury or The Bridge, like I looked this up and like we'll probably add it to my watch list. Like this is
cool. Check out the Bridge. It's really, really good.
Well,
really
my favorite director is an Austrian director, and his stuff is so dark. It's Michael Haneke. Like he has a cool name too, but like it's so different from what you would expect here. It's like you're a fly on the wall of like some dark stuff, like of like a dark drama, but it feels like so like to make a film feel so real. Like I never understood what a real film, like a film that you're literally in. I never understood what that felt like until I saw his movies, and it's like, whoa, like you could do this with film. This is crazy. And it would get these emotions I would never see.
Film is still one of my favorite mediums. I think
it's amazing.
And you just got to judge it. And the thing is, I think as human beings, we all like a story. You know, we loved it when we were kids and our parents would tell us a story when we went to bed.
Heck yeah. Oh, JUST2GOOD Mom was great with that. She's a great story reader.
and you know, we're cavemen and women. withdraw stories.
Exactly.
Stuff like that, so it's something as human beings I think we could all quite relate to.
Right.
In all honesty.
That's a great way to look at it, because
the streams.
that's the thing. Like people, like for example, like film speaks to me. For some people, it's television. For some people, it's books. For some people, it's YouTube videos. I would say YouTube videos speak to me too. But like I can't. Me personally, it's harder for me to get into a book or a TV show. But like that's not to discount those, and I've done great ones of those. But like there's so many ways to express a story, even beyond film. It's like this is something that's so human, and people need to be more open to different ones in general, and not judge people for liking a different medium and stuff like that. And like all of this, it's like great to hear. So
yeah.
Have you seen any Irish movies that you like?
Oh, Irish movies? Okay, that's the thing. I don't know if I've seen much Irish movies.
Well, you got some good directors, side like Danny.
Hey, is he Irish? I was gonna say, is Wolfwalkers Irish?
I have no idea.
Okay, let me double check. There was a great movie I saw recently called Wolfwalkers. Maybe I'm wrong.
Is that animated?
It's Irish.
Is that the animated one?
Yep, it's an anime movie, Wolfwalkers.
Yeah, that was up for nomination for a Grammy, I think.
Oh, yep, that's a great Irish movie I just saw recently.
You find a lot of Irish movies are usually about war.
Oh yeah, well this one's like it's like a animated movie, but it's for everybody. It's amazing.
The great thing about Irish animation is we're responsible for people like Doc McStuffins and all of those Disney. They were all made in Ireland.
Really?
Yeah. So
even Braveheart was filmed in Ireland, wasn't it? So
yeah, weirdly. Vikings, the TV show, was filmed in Ireland as well.
Nice.
Vikings is such an amazing show. Oh,
I've heard that one's really good. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. So good.
It's got. I know loads of people at work like that once. Solo.
Oh, it's so good. It's basically Game of Thrones, but on Viking steroids. It's amazing.
That sounds cool.
I tell you what, I think looks pretty epic. This new Snyder cut of the Justice League movie.
Oh yeah, I got my HBO Max ready for that.
Can we get it?
Wasn't that like leaked or something?
So there was a trailer. There's bundles of trailers out there for it. But what they've done with the new characters, Green Lantern's even in it as well.
Jared Leto's back as well as a Joker, and he's completely different.
Yes, but the cool thing is, all of a sudden, there was the Batman dream sequence in that film. You could buy the Lego figure of him, and he's spiking in price now.
Oh, he's spiking in price. That's interesting. I forgot it was Nightmare Batman.
Yes, yeah.
That's interesting because that was one of those, and also nice on the medieval blacksmith, right? That's a great set. But that set was one of those accessory packs which go for they were like Lego always has like a problem selling them at the store, so that was like on discount for a long time.
Yeah, ages, because it was a bit of a scene in the movie, really, other than you sort of have this kind of evil Superman. But I picked it up for about €5 when I was in Croatia. So I bought some like various pieces I was in Split. I happened to be in Croatia in Split, and we had one day when it rained. And I said, let's go shopping or do something like that. And oh my God, I couldn't believe it. There was actually a Lego store about 20 minutes from where I was staying. I couldn't believe it. So I was like, get down there.
What I find particularly sad is, I mean, I don't get me wrong, I'm really excited that this is happening, that the Justice League is now finally getting what it deserves. But it's also what we could have had, because his vision was kind of go to the Injustice League kind of verse and then kind of like bring it all back. And I'll be like, that would be awesome. Like, you got the Avengers doing all their fantastical goody two-shoe stuff, but then the Injustice League, the heroes are actually the bad guys and they're fighting each other.
We still might get it. You got that new Superman TV show as well. That looks
that's like is it Lois and Superman, or am I wrong?
Lois and Superman,
Which is that like a remake of wasn't there one Lois and Clark? Like
Lois and Clark, yeah. So it's like a redo of that, but they've got kids in this one. They've got like 2 sons.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know much about that because it kind of came out of nowhere for me. So that's interesting.
Are they going to be bringing back Superdog as well? It is Superdog, isn't it? I can't remember. Man of the
dog.
No,
Crypto, the Wonder Dog, right?
Yeah.
That was cool. Crypto, yeah.
Having a dog and calling it Earth. Earthy.
Yeah, what was it going to say?
Hey,
go on.
Mr. Starbricks Letterboxd and the Criterion collection and channel. I love that. Like that's like my groove. Like,
Yeah.
do you collect that? Do you collect that?
In your hole. I used to be a big Criterion collector as well. I sold most of my collection to make SARA stuff.
No,
but I'm okay with it. I used to have over 200 of those. I spent a lot of my money on Criterion.
Oh my gosh, that's what I'm collecting now. Is it? Do you think it's worth it, or should I stop while I'm ahead? Like,
I mean, I mean, I get it, right? You're 24. I'm a little bit older, a few years. I was in the same mind space. I want to have it all and represent what I like.
Yeah.
But it takes a big burden off me. And the Criterion channel, I mean, if I had that 15 years ago or 10 years ago, I don't think I would have really been collecting because they are so expensive. I only buy them. I used to only buy them when they were half off.
Yeah, the half off sales at Barnes & Noble.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
With the Criterion channel, that has stopped me from buying so much, thankfully, because they have so much on there. Like, I love the Criterion channel. It's so useful.
Yeah.
So you still keep up with film?
Japanese stuff. So Samurai, Jidaigeki, although I used to have all the 50, 60 stuff that...
That's so cool. So do you have a letterbox?
I have it, but it's not really private. I got it. I found out through Letterboxd. I used to be IMDb only, but Sarah actually recommended Letterboxd to me.
Oh, so you guys both use Letterboxd?
Yes, well, yeah, I used it before he did for like a year, and then I was like, "Hey, this site is awesome. You need to use it."
But I don't really
but you don't use it anymore. I'm saying, give me a follow. Like, I love, like, that's the way I connect with people, like hardcore, like Letterboxd. Like, so give me a follow if you guys want, like, and I'll follow you. Like,
is your name getting
recommendations. What was it?
Is your name the same on there?
JUST2GOOD. Yep.
Oh, well, then there you go. I'll find you on there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like, I'll see that you guys follow or whatever. Because, like, that's like, I get so many great films from friends on there. Just like, oh, you guys saw this. Let me see. Let me add this to my watch list. And it's like an amazing community that got me so into film and discovering all these different films. So that's cool. I didn't know you guys were into that. That's so cool. Like, that's like legit, like my jazz too.
It's hard to pull Sarah into it. A lot of the older movies, but she likes to watch everything with me. And
cool.
Well,
hey, I introduced you to some cool rare movies too, yeah, so don't act like you know more than I do.
That's true.
Give me some cool rare movies. I mean, wait, have either guys done a Michael Haneke?
I've only watched Amour.
Amour. Oh, you didn't get Amour.
Movie to watch, but
that's a tough one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Dude, that guy's great. But yeah, give me some. I mean, do you guys have rare movie recs? Sorry, Sai, can I do this?
Of course,
you can do whatever you want to.
Yeah.
Just a good takeover.
Everybody, you're here as a guest. You're here as one of us.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I'm fine just drinking a can of Coke. I don't know much about movies at all, so it's cool. And I didn't know that Mike and Sarah were interested in movies as well, so it's pretty interesting for me.
That's
anyway,
awesome.
We watch like everything.
Yeah. Hey, the JUST2 film channel, you know, check it out. but yeah, no, yeah. Do you guys have some rare recs? Like, I love rare recommendations.
I mean, like what genres in particular? Like,
I just say that the more challenging, the better.
The more challenging, the better. See, that's where the Criterion collection got like really difficult for me, because I started delving deeper and deeper, and then I was like, I'm not necessarily liking this.
Oh man. Well, okay. Well, just the best movie then that you guys don't hear talked about much. It could not be challenging because again, Toy Story 2 is my favorite movie of all time.
You know, it's you've probably seen it. I think you had it right. Seven Samurai is like in the top of my list. Like,
okay,
Kurosawa is. That's just
haven't seen that one. I only saw Rashomon, which I liked a lot.
Yeah, Rashomon is great too.
Yeah, Rashomon's
not necessarily one of my favorites, but like that stuff, like just going on a Kurosawa binge, and like especially now that game Ghost of Tsushima came out,
because they have a Kurosawa mode or something like that, right?
I'm sorry.
In there, do they have a Kurosawa mode in that game?
They make it all black and white, so it's kind of like the movies.
That's interesting.
And that was really cool. I'm still playing through that. I mean, I like Japanese movies a lot, so I would recommend like Tokyo Story, which is like
I love Tokyo Story.
Yeah,
I love that movie. I've seen that. That's great.
There's a good one that came out last year called Parasite.
No, that's South Korean, but yeah.
Oh, South Korea. Sorry.
And I love the cinema of South Korea. It's okay. Like. That's by one of my favorite directors, Bong Joon-ho, who does like some great.
I mean, I was watching.
He's amazing.
Oh, he's cool.
He's so good.
Old Boy. Yep, I like Old Boy. That's South Korean. I love that.
Old Boy, Sympathy for Mr.
Old Boy.
I gotta see that one. That's like the because it's like part of like this theoretical trilogy or something like that they say. Like I gotta see that.
You're getting into some dark
Old Boy's
stuff,
the one
and
where
over the
it's-
years, I haven't really, I can't keep up with South Korean horror slash murder.
I love
mystery
it.
stuff, man.
Oh, Memoirs of Murder. That's another one by him. That's good.
A great one.
You're a super weird film from Bollywood. Watch Super Hit. That is
Super Hit. Okay, I'm adding it. That's the thing. I want all weird cinema. You give me it, I'm down.
Believe
Let's do
me,
it.
once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's what
Yes. Sarah, do you have any?
No, I would have to look at my list and think of something that maybe you wouldn't have seen because I like some really weird stuff that I feel like I introduced you to a couple things that you were just like, what is this? And it was like
The
really
weirder the
fun
better.
stuff. Like, have you seen The Gods Must Be Crazy?
Never heard of it.
The Gods Must Be Crazy and The Gods Must Be Crazy too. It's interesting.
Okay. I will look into that.
Yeah, it's like an African movie.
Comedies. Like...
Oh, I know this one actually. Yeah.
This sounds great. This sounds great. Okay.
It's just weird stuff. Like
because that one I
really
legit have never
quirky.
heard of.
Like it's the same with games for me. Anything that's really weird and quirky, if it's weird, I'm just like, this is awesome.
Justin, you know Tommy Wiseau, right?
Yes, of course. Tommy Wiseau, The Room, yeah.
Yes.
And he does all those.
At this point, it's not niche. He became mainstream.
He did.
Just because of the cult
But it's
status
okay.
of his movies.
Yeah, because they're great. I mean, The Room.
Yeah.
And then I think the other one was like The House That Drips Blood on Alex or something. Yeah, that's so. I would quote that all the time back in like The Room stuff. That's like classic.
You mentioned Nostalgia Critic earlier. That's how I found out about Tommy Wiseau as well. I mean, that's some.
There you go.
I think he's partially Polish, actually.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Nobody knows Tommy Wiseau's background.
That's what I learned, I think.
But shoot, you uncovered it. Oh shoot. There you go.
And Nolik wants to say hi to everybody.
Oh, hi,
Nola.
Hi.
Hello.
It's the new person
man.
on the top. Say hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
So his other name is Just Too Good because he's a very good boy.
Yes. Hey.
Yes. Say hi, Darren. Hi, Mike.
Hello, buddy.
What's up?
Hi, Sarah and Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Greg.
Oh.
Who's that one?
Uncle Pizza.
Hey, Noah. Chris. And I thought there was someone else.
Am I still here?
You're still here, yeah. I don't know where you went. You vanished a few minutes
Yeah,
ago.
my internet's going really bad.
You went a little bit.
Sorry.
I think you got some internet issues. You went a little bit grainy for a little while as well.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah,
he didn't
really
look
bad
ginger
tonight.
anymore.
Sorry.
Same issue.
And then I just want to say hello to
I
a few
always
people.
look ginger. I can't help that.
So, Lorraine says hello. That's your mommy. Knights of Glyn said hello. Nicoletta, Ricky Ty, Gallifrey Brick. Look, all there in the chat. They're all saying hello. So say bye-bye because you're really heavy. Goodbye. See you later. You are heavy boy. I also want to say hello to Magic Cooper who popped in, Nicoletta that popped in, Lego Loser Productions, Knights of Glen, Joel. There's tons and tons of people. Tricky Bricks were here. I don't know if you know Tricky Bricks, Justin. They were in Lego Masters USA.
Yeah,
they were here, and, they have
that's cool to hear. Dope. That's super cool. Yeah. Whoa, dude, this thing's popping off. Your streams, like I'll be honest, I've been like absent from the Lego community for like a year or two because I haven't been watching other people's videos and stuff. I'm just getting back into it, and I never saw any of your streams before. Honestly, Sai, I'm very impressed. Like this is so cool. Like even the little chats in the court. How do you do this stuff? Is so cool. Like you got this stream thing like down so well, dude. This is awesome.
Well, I learned from Greg. Greg from London Bridge Bricks taught me everything I know. So thank you. But
there
thank
you go.
It can be a little bit nerve-wracking at times, but it's everyone here is a regular on the panel.
There you go.
And it's just great to have someone like you and Ryan and
I appreciate it, dude.
You know, because what I like to do is I like to show people that you're not just a person on YouTube. You're real people with real.
Of course.
And I'm sure everyone like it sparked a cool conversation about movies, which
I appreciate that, dude.
I didn't know that all the guys, even Solo, I didn't know that he liked Bollywood. I don't mind Bollywood. I like it.
That's cool. Dude.
I'm quite shocked about that. In all honesty.
There is a weird movie that I have that I'll put in the private chat. I can't say.
Okay.
Is it X-rated?
Don't give us weird recommendations in the private chat.
If you, I'm interested, but if you don't want to do it there, DM.
It's gross, Justin. You've probably seen it before. Or heard of it.
Maybe I did. That's the thing. The more extreme, like the more interesting it is to me. So I probably have seen it.
That's dangerous. BFAB has seen it.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
BFAB probably started it.
Yeah. Oh no. No.
I can't see it. All I see is hi guys. Okay, let's see.
Oh, that's okay. That's easy. That's easy.
Oh yeah.
I've said that. Yeah.
Don't you mean
that one? I don't think I've watched. So I don't think.
So I think you've got that one wrong. Yeah.
Well, I like movies, but I have a friend, and they told me never, ever to watch that movie. They were like, "No, Sarah, do not do that to your brain." And I was like, "Okay, I trust you. I'm never gonna watch."
Oh,
that.
this one.
I can definitely say, like, don't watch this one.
It definitely isn't a caterpillar.
It's gonna.
That was the thing. Yeah,
it's gonna burn itself into your brain.
You know what's funny? I thought it was caterpillar when you said that. I was like, oh, that movie. But you're right. It's the other thing. But also, there was a South Park episode on that. So like, that was like where I first was introduced it. So like, yeah, like
the Sentai pad. It was called. Yeah, the Sentai pad.
By the way, I think South Park is back. They made a new special.
Oh, that's the thing. I need to like I fell out of South. I've seen every South Park episode. Yeah. It's funny because I did this back in 2014. Like, sorry, mom, but she was like, I did it on the internet, but whatever. But yeah, I watched every South Park episode back then, and then I kept up with it for a few years. But I like the older episodes more, so I kind of gave off of it. So I missed the last 2 or 3 seasons. I know they had like a pandemic special, so I kind of want to see it again. I'm going to probably go back into it because like I love South Park. I love the South Park movie.
The later seasons is like one massive kind of overarching story now.
Yes, which is an interesting shift. I don't know if it always works.
I think they did it in the past.
They did it with like the 3, like sometimes they would have like a 2-parters or 3-parters, but never like a whole.
Yeah,
thing
the Imagination Land, which was a 3-part.
Yes,
yeah, it was like Kenny's death and that stuff. Remember that?
Yeah, I like the one with it was like when they had the 3-parters with like when they were all superheroes and stuff like that, and then they did a video game on it later. But that was like that's one of my favorite. Yeah, but
Coon and Friend.
So you say you watched South Park when you were younger. I think before your age. I watched. I got introduced to Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah, dude, I knew that when I was young too.
That was.
Oh my god.
That was crazy. When I was younger.
Legit the thing. Like, okay, so like Happy Tree Friends. Okay, so like when I was young, like I was a good boy of like I will not watch anything bad. Like. Yeah. So like when Happy Tree Friends, I would avoid.
I thought it was a normal cartoon. That's the whole thing.
Oh shoot! I was like, this is inappropriate.
And yet, you know,
I cannot watch this because there's blood and it's inappropriate. But then like 2014 comes around. I'm in middle school or high school. I guess high school was at that point. It's like I think 10th grade. I was like, screw it. I can watch whatever I want. No offense, mom. But yeah. Yikes. But yeah. Yeah. But what were you guys gonna say? I felt like cut off because I remember. Oh wait, one thing with Happy Tree Friends, and I remember when you would screw up on YouTube for copyright, they had a Happy Tree Friends animation that you had to solve the answers to back in the day. So I was forced to watch Happy Tree Friends at one point.
What?
Yeah. Yep. Anytime that like YouTube used to be so cool, and it still is cool as heck. But they were so much like cooler like that. Like you would have to solve like these questions based on a Happy Tree Friends episode on copyright. Like, so that was when I was first watching that because I was like, I saw it before. I'm like, I can't watch this, but now I was like literally forced to when I started YouTube, and I'm like, this isn't as inappropriate as I thought. Huh. Yeah, thank you, mom. That turned out good. Well, we all make mistakes in the past. We come here today and we learn from them. Bam, you know. That's where I'm at today. Goodness.
Hey, your mom said, "Thank God you turned out okay, Justin."
Yeah. Yeah.
He's doing fine.
I mean,
Hey,
we all
just
played
good.
Grand Theft Auto, and we're okay, you know.
That's the thing. Not even I would, because it was inappropriate,
Yeah.
and I was like, I would tell myself I can't play it. But there was a certain threshold of like middle school or high school where it's like I have the internet on my fingertips and I can just do whatever. But yeah,
Yep.
so it's whatever. But yeah,
Didn't you really weird stuff like around Happy Tree Friends? Do you remember there was like a fly one as well? That you
That's
say
like-
I'm your
I-
daddy.
what?
Yeah, maybe I'm a bit. Yeah, it used to like. Yeah, it was like on the same because Happy Tree Friends was from like a web.
Was it
internet
Mondo Media?
website. Yeah, and it was on
It was
there. And
Mondo
it's like
Media.
just
I think
a
it
fly
began
that
as a
used
web
to bug-
series, kind of.
Yeah. I always remember there's a fly that used to bug this guy in his office, and he used to just talk to him, going, "Who's your daddy?" And weird.
No, wait, there was a thing like this. I kind
Early
of
YouTube
like
animations.
rings the bell, kind of.
That's the thing, like,
Yeah.
but then again, like, so I would avoid that, but then we would watch these things, like, the name's funny, YouTube poops. Do you guys know what YouTube poops are?
Yeah.
They're like mashups of, and that's where like I would see parts of Happy Tree Friends. You would take any like animation or TV show and you would mash them up to say and parody that. It's so weird.
Yeah.
But YouTube poops were like that was legit. YouTube poops even before Canon Soldier, which was my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. I would make those videos mashing up again clips of Hotel Mario with Zelda Wand of Gamelon. And that's where I first learned video editing. That's where I literally first learned video editing. So I have to thank making YouTube poop videos. I know it sounds weird because it taught me video editing. But basically, you take clips. It was under fair use, but you would take like cartoon clips and you would cut them out of context and make them say things and like twist it to like say funny, stupid stuff and like just...
Do you watch the Bad Lip Sync YouTube channel? I find that quite
I've seen that one before. I've seen that one before. Yeah, they're funny. Like I've seen that one before. Yeah.
Coming seagulls and Yoda singing. I mean, come on.
Funny enough, I remember with the Bad Lip Sync when I was in high school.
I love it.
We would have this show at the end of the school day, and that was where I was first introduced to that because they would just take YouTube clips and then just put them on. So it was like, here's your Bad Lip Sync or whatever, and it's like, okay, check it out. So yeah.
That's amazing.
And Cryptic Craggle wants to know, does anybody recommend Cube, The 13th Floor, or Hollow Man?
The 13th Floor is pretty decent. I remember that.
The first Cube was good.
I haven't seen
I've heard of that. I haven't seen any of those.
Hollow Man's not bad.
Are you into horror movies, Justin? Are you into horror movies at all?
That's the thing. Horror movies aren't my specialty, I say, but like I'm into any movie that's good. So if it's a good horror movie.
But have you watched any horror movies, like more classic ones? No.
Yeah, like classic. Recently,
I mean, like classic. I would say like 90s, 80s, 90s.
80s, 90s. Yeah. Like this Halloween again because I've been super into film. I started to like JUST2GOOD.
Like Exorcist, for example.
No, not Exorcist. Yeah, I want to see that. That one looks legit
definitely
great.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good film.
Yeah, I heard it's
I've
great.
seen that Cabin in the Woods, where it basically plays on every horror trope.
That's actually.
I heard that one's good.
It's what's
really good that.
Joss Whedon.
Yeah,
Joss Mom loved that.
Joss Whedon's very good director.
He's some actors in
It literally just plays on every horror trope known to man.
But also, if
It's
you want to
really,
get
really good.
really into like scary movies, I would say like early 2000s Japanese horror films, Korean horror films.
Yeah. Oh, The Ring.
That
Ring
stuff
good.
is terrifying.
Yeah, Ring
I'm
is
not allowed
great.
to watch horror movies because Steph doesn't allow them because she doesn't like them.
Yeah,
I
I must
love them.
admit,
I
Chris,
love
I'm in the
horror
same boat as you now, I'm afraid.
What
Ring is one
happens
of
is
my favourite horrors.
Steph like allows me to watch a film like if she's not here or something. I'll just binge watch horror movies and then I won't sleep for a week because I've just watched them all in one go.
They are disturbing.
I'm just very unhealthy.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of the like my mom
I kinda like being
recommended
scared, I don't know.
like the 80s ones like Fright Night and Nightmare on Elm Street and Poltergeist I saw like last October.
Amityville was a good
Yeah,
one as
Poltergeist.
well.
Yeah, those were good. It was great seeing those. Like I never saw those when I was young because I used to discount horror as a whole, but like it was great seeing those. But
Nightmare on Elm Street now is considered comedy anyway.
An alien.
It's like a
I tell
comedy.
you what, right, a modern day classic Swedish horror film is it's called Let the Right One In.
I've
And,
heard that. I've heard
Yeah,
that.
I
but I
never
haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
the Swedish one for it is
Did you guys see Midsummer?
Yes, I like that. I like Midsummer and Hereditary.
That was like the Midsummer was like unnerving for me.
I love that.
I hate like movies portraying like cults and like weird people. That was like unnerving.
That's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Blimey, you wouldn't want to live in that household, would you?
Honestly, that's the thing though. What sucks with all this is I'm saving all these horror movies for Halloween because it feels so right to watch them around Halloween that I'm like, I gotta hold off for that. But like, yeah. But I gotta say in the chat, somebody mentioned UHF and Weird Al.
Yeah.
Brickham's Den. I love Weird Al. I love Weird Al. Like that. Like in middle school and high school, I was diehard Weird Al fan. Listened to all his music. I have his complete collection on display with my accordion. Like it's a Squeeze Box, which was when he released all of them together. And like UHF, I love that movie. I mean, it's like a Weird Al movie, so it's like it's interesting. But yeah, I love Weird Al music. To shout out to that person who said, "Does anybody know it in the chat?" Like Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Al.
Yeah.
Weird Al was awesome.
Yeah.
He's actually what he does with his music videos are like to the note of the actual ones as well.
Yes,
yes. I don't know if you've seen Because I'm Fat, the Michael Jackson one. It's literally the exact same, exact same music video.
It's like the YouTube poops or whatever. I love parodies. Like a good there's bad parodies, but good parodies. Like when it's like Weird Al would put so much effort into his parodies. Like that you could enjoy them if you don't even like the song. And like I love that. Like so much. Like but like I'm just waiting for him to put out a new thing. Like he put out some digital stuff and it was like, I don't know, like not too
when it
creative.
comes to like music parodies, I can recommend there's this channel that grew in the pandemic, Chris Mann. He's like a musician and he was making
write it down.
It's more like a music videos, but he was making music videos about like taking songs and making them like pandemic songs about the pandemic.
I see.
But like you can laugh your butt off on that one. That's really fun.
I see. That sounds cool. I wrote it down.
Lonely Island.
If you like parodies,
a lot of people love that. Yeah. My cousin loves Lonely Island, and my brother loves Lonely Island. I never got into Lonely Island though. But like,
Craggle went too far. You go too far, Craggle. That's.
What happened?
The movies he recommends, I don't recommend.
He's recommending mind-scarring movies.
Which one? Hey, okay, yo, wait, cut the Craggle. Hey, yo, I didn't know you were a film buff too. Shout out to Irreversible. I mean, that is not a movie. That's like. That's an extreme movie, but that's a great movie. I want to see Ichi the Killer because that's by the same guy who did Audition, which I love.
That movie is so whack. I remember watching it when I was like 13 or something. That's
Did you like Audition? Did you see Audition?
Yeah, that is the worst one. I refuse.
Oh, I love Audition. I love Audition. But anyways, yeah, but
I'm with you. I'm with you, Mr. Starbricks. I watched Ichi the Killer. I got halfway through it. I was like, I'm not watching this.
Dude, you know what? I'm watching.
My brain is special. I love my brain, so I just don't put stuff in my brain that I feel like is going to ruin my brain forever.
Dude, guess what? Everybody here, I'm watching Ichi the Killer tonight. You guys told me on it. Like legit, that was the one that 100. I have that DVD. It looks so cool. I loved Audition. I'm watching Ichi the Killer tonight. I'll report on it next time I show up.
I highly recommend.
I should say like, sorry, mom.
Wait, Mr. Starbricks, what did you say? What did you say?
Not to watch this movie if you're under the age of 18 or 21.
Yes, 100%. Do not like these movies are like legit extreme. Like don't. Like these are adult movies for everybody like listening. Legit, like do not like these are again like these are not like
just in the community post.
What was that?
Yeah. Just in the community post tomorrow.
It's gonna be like, I'm sorry, I made all these people watch these.
Justin tomorrow will be like, I'm taking a break for a week, you guys. Recover.
Just in community post tomorrow.
So no videos for a week.
I'll say this.
Well,
you guys
I haven't see my therapist.
The last 3 days.
Okay. Have you guys seen Martyrs, the horror movie? Once I made it past that, I can make it past any horror movie or extreme movie.
Hold that thought for 1 second, because I think Solar Brick Builder has to go.
Yeah, my brother needs to go to bed, and
actually,
my floor right here. So
I understand.
And Mike has to go as well because he has to go back to work or have his lunch possibly because it's California.
It's mostly a work day, so I moved my lunch to join you guys. But yeah, usually I have to go back.
Okay, so before you go, Solo, do you want to plug anything on your channel?
I'm currently still recording my Lego haul video. It's taken me about 19 hours to record it with my daughter and counting. It's incredibly hard work.
I feel you, man. I feel you, man.
It's so difficult. Gosh, she makes life so difficult. She even like ripped a box in half, so I've had to kind of touch it up a bit. Try not to notice it too much. I didn't notice she's just there scratching away at one of the boxes, and she just kind of opened it up and split it in half.
It was nice getting to know you and your Bollywood.
Yes, it's nice to finally be back on the YouTube space again.
There you go. So, bam.
Any film recommendations? Because mate, I'm just like you, man. I'm a huge film buff, man.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Hey, dude, make a letterbox and follow me on there, and I'll follow you back. Like letterbox, it's basically the film social media. That's where I talk my film language. If you like log a movie and like write a little thing, I'll probably comment. Letterbox.
Oh man, yeah. I could give you a list for weeks.
Heck yeah, I'm so down. I'm so like I love film. I want to hear it. I want to talk about film too. Lego people.
Oh yeah. I'll hit you up on that, man. No doubt.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I see.
Good to stream with you. Good, just too good. Sai, Mike, Sarah, Greg, BFAB.
See you later.
Mike, before you go, do you want to plug anything on your channel? Because I know you're busy, guys, and you're streaming again, which is cool.
So far,
get your weekend one.
That's from last night's stream. So we did. We went 2/3 into the Nintendo NES system set. Probably gonna stream the finish line tomorrow, hopefully, if time goes well. And yeah, just tune in to my streams. I do build streams every Sunday, also 9 AM Pacific, bricks and coffee, where we talk Lego and drink coffee. So that's a thing. And yeah, more videos from me, probably a bunch of reviews. But as Justin said, I'm not rushing it anymore. It's
good. My boy Mike, dude, you got
this. Whatever I can, I work on stuff. But if it takes
just put out the best, put out the best content you can.
I feel happier when I actually work. Like when I feel like, I don't have to rush and like edit like at 2 AM in the morning to finish.
Mikey, honestly, never feel bad about it, mate. I'd rather see a quality piece of work from you than something that you've just.
Thank you. I mean, it makes me more happy to like know that I don't have to rush things and I can finish the edit the next day and just feels better. I know it's probably gonna translate to lower numbers on my channel, but I do enjoy the journey. So that's
it. That's literally like that's how I look at it now.
Yeah.
And it's like once you have that, it's like it's so fun. Like it's
I
becoming
just
fun for me again.
It's
like great.
So yeah, I would like to thank you, Justin, for coming over, and I really, I'm gonna say it again, I enjoy your perspective on this because I always see you as the guy who comes out like you're really like your work ethic and your drive to like put the stuff out first was really inspiring.
I appreciate that because I look at all of you guys. Well, I see you guys on the same level of me now, but I would when I was more stressed, I would look up to you guys as like these people are so happy and like so great at doing this. And like
I was trying to put my workflow as yours. Like I wanted to like, okay, if I get there first, I can see the results, more people watch my stuff. It's kind of like but like the takeaway from that, the payback was me being more stressed, being more tired. So yeah, I chose the path of like enjoying while I do it, and if it takes extra time, So thank you everyone. Thank you, Justin, for coming over. London, Sarah, BFAB.
This was awesome.
And Sarah and Mike, BFAB Tech Productions and BRICKITECT, and Sai, thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it as always.
Take care, Mike.
Yeah, talk to you
soon,
guys.
Mikey.
Love you all. Thanks so much.
See you,
dude.
Peace out.
Peace out. And I just want to let everybody in the chat know that Darren, Solar Brick Builder, and Mike from The Cool Factor are linked in the description below. So if you haven't heard of them before, you like those guys, they have great channels, go follow them, check them out because you won't be disappointed. And Solar Brick Builder does live stream occasionally. He used to do it on a regular basis. And I know he's going to get back into that soon. Everyone on the panel live streams on a regular basis, Justin,
Oh, yeah, I'm the only one who doesn't. Yeah, because I will say this. I love, like, this is so fun to me. But I don't like I don't like live streaming alone. Like not alone, but I don't like live streaming on my I don't like live streaming on my channel. I like live streaming with other people. Like it's fun doing it with my mom too when I'm down south. Like
I'm in the same position. I hate live streaming on my own channel too, unless I'm getting paid for it. So yeah.
Money should not make you enjoy or hate something.
I think pretty much at least once a month, all of us will stream together at some point. Not necessarily always on size. They might come on mine.
I might be more active like this, like so. I'll pop in. Yeah.
It could all be very casual. You just pop in whenever you fancy it. Really. You know what I mean. Size streams with me. I mean, basically every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I actually we're streaming this Saturday together, Si. You know, it's 4 days in a row streaming together. I spend more time with him than I do with my wife. But don't tell her that.
Greg's like my my streaming husband. But, yeah, Justin, we were on BFAB's live stream together. When you popped on for a few minutes, that was what? When was the 24-hour stream? Was it BFAB?
Yeah, that was like I think December.
What's that, Chris?
Yeah, I think it was December.
Have you seen how many films? Just 1,593 films. Just do good.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, dude. Yes, that is actually how much I've seen. I've vlogged, and also Cut the Craggle. He's a friend of mine too. Do you have a letterbox Cut the Craggle for chat? But yeah, but isn't that like I logged like crazy.
2K at like 24, you will get there. My goal is like 5K, but I'm
Whoa, dude. Okay, that's crazy.
Justin, if you ever come over to London, just literally opposite London Bridge is the BFI, which is kind of like a pretty cool. It's basically
really. What is it about?
Yeah, it's really cool. They always show like quite obscure movies.
Really? I see. I don't know about this. Like, tell me more. So it's like a theater or like a? It's the British Film Institute, right?
That's the one. Yeah. So I used to be. I was a member of that for about 5 years. Me and a friend of mine who lived in Singapore or lives in Singapore now. We always used to go like every Wednesday and stuff like that. So we'd see like the first ever sci-fi movie and stuff like that.
Dude, I wish they had. We have like an artsy theater. I call it the artsy theater because they show more art house movies. We have one here, but it's like really small. So like something like that on a grander scale, and it's like educational because British Film Institute, something like that. Like it's almost like a museum almost. That's so cool. I wish they had that here, but when I go to London, I'll go there.
It's really cool because it pushes the boundaries and it challenges you.
Love that. I love films that challenge me like that, and like. Again, ways to see films that challenge me, like the Criterion Channel or BFI. If going there, we'll do that. And like, I love that. So that sounds so cool. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, perfect.
Wicked.
This is cool. I've never even heard of this app before.
It's amazing. It's basically like film Facebook or I wouldn't even say Facebook. It's its own thing. It's its own it's like BRICKITECT for film. How about that? BRICKITECT for film.
Yeah. Connection gone to Star Wars, giving it 5 stars, and Last Jedi giving it none. That's it.
That's the thing. Everybody has their own opinion. People will sometimes be like, "Your opinion's just too good or very harsh." So just warning you if that offends peeps. But everybody has their own opinion on film. But I'm a little. I guess I am kind of harsh on film because I see some great films and I'm like, why can't films be on this level? But I don't know. But yeah.
Justin, have you got a favorite? And this is going to sound such a gawky question to ask you, but have you got a favorite Lego movie?
Lego movie? Oh, the original Lego movie.
Well, you got like Lego Movie 1, 2, or like Ninjago movie.
Yeah, the original, the first one is the best in my opinion. First, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. I just got to rewatch it. That is like
Lego movie.
That movie's
fantastic.
It's amazing.
So I got me into that. I watched it for the first time about 2 weeks ago.
What? That movie is fantastic. It's literally that's just a great movie. They could have made that so bad because it's literally just an advertisement for their toy, but they did it so well. They made it so much care. They move like it's a stop motion. There's so much deep layers to it's about it has some deep themes if you look into
movie. Yeah, that's what I hate about the Ninjago movie because sorry.
No, you go on. I know.
I was just saying, we went to see. Well, we were actually in London. We went to see Ninjago movie. It's triple the price. We were like, oh, it's okay. The first 2 are really good, and so we went to watch it. And it was really CGI and just a bit. It was like just selling toys. It didn't really feel as good as the first one.
I agree with that for a Ninjago movie, and that's the weakest of the bunch. I saw my film taste as I watch more movies gets more harsh for something like that. So when I saw it, I guess I liked it, but if I saw it now, it'd be more harsh. But noticeably, they didn't do the dedication where the background does have non-Lego elements. But in the first Lego movie, everything is made out of Lego, and it's all CGI. It's not stop motion. It blows my mind what they did there.
Yeah, Sai prefers that as well. But yeah, I my favorite scene in that is when Batman gets into. He goes, "I need a hyperdrive." And the Millennium Falcon comes.
Yes.
And then Lando Calrissian, Batman jumps into the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, and Lando Calrissian goes, "Hey, I like your cape."
Yeah.
I love that.
Did they get the original actor for Lando?
I reckon they did because that definitely sounded like Harrison Ford for
that. I think the Han Solo wasn't Harrison, but I think they got it for Lando.
Billy D.
and
Williams.
C-3PO. Billy D. Yeah,
I mean, he's got a recognizable voice, hasn't he?
Heck yeah. Like that was so cool, and like they can't even do that anymore because like that was before.
Yeah.
Like that was after the Disney purchase, but before Disney went full out with Star Wars movies. So it was like right at the right moment that they could do that. But I mean, they do reference Disney properties in later ones, but they don't show them because they can't. But yeah,
it's good fun though.
Chris
I love
Pratt.
it.
Chris Pratt, you guys.
Chris Pratt.
Anything with Chris Pratt. I'm just saying.
Look, I don't know. I got kind of sick of Chris Pratt because he was in every movie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Justin, stop. Don't say anymore.
No, I'm sorry. No. Okay. He's gonna be great. Okay. No. I will say this though. I will say this. What happened? Like I haven't seen him since I guess Endgame. Yeah. Like, but then again, I guess people can say there hasn't been too many big movies because like COVID or whatever.
I'm just gonna say, to be fair, I liked Chris Pratt before he was popular. I liked him in a show called Everwood, and he was like a nobody.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Parks and Rec, right? Because that's what everybody says is like the first one. I've never seen that.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Really?
Best Chris Pratt.
Everwood. I want to search that up. That's interesting. Let me see.
He was really young in that, like really young.
And
He plays the brother of
in
a
there.
character.
Wow, like I've never heard of this. Okay, yeah, this is this is obscure. Oh my gosh.
I used to watch that show and I was like, dang, I love this guy who's playing this character. I wanted to name my baby after the character in that show because I loved him so much. And
what?
Okay, I love
legit. Okay, you are legit Chris. Okay, that's dope. That's dope.
I'm like an OG
that's
Chris Pratt fan.
That's you have the proof. There you go. Like, oh my gosh.
I think you should name your first child Porg, by the way. Porg's the best name to name a child.
Aww.
Porg.
I don't know.
They don't want to make fun of him in school for that, Chris, will they?
It's unisex. It can be a man or a lady's
Hey,
name.
no
Porg.
offense to the people named Porg.
Yeah, Porg's a great name.
I think it was cool.
Yeah, you could call it Porg Google Dell or something.
Oh, how bad would it be if your name is Siri and stuff now? Because obviously, when people talk, you know, if you called Alexa or Siri, that's going to be annoying in your house nowadays.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do at the start of the stream. I wanted to say hello to everybody and then say hello Siri. Hi Siri. Hello. What have you got? You've got Alexa. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I haven't plugged it.
Oh, did you know, Justin? When Jang was on, we had Alexa doing fart noises.
I know, like the TikTok meme or whatever.
Yeah, but it actually works. So, like, she was doing all these fart noises for Jang.
Great.
Mine kept going off in the corner and it wouldn't shut up. It doesn't listen to me, but it'll listen to Blooming Jang from the other side of the room.
Oh, I gotta see this. It's legendary. But yeah.
What was it? Craig, Kuta Craig had some more movies for you, but I can't find them, so he'll probably just send them to you. But yeah.
Craig, I had a body like Chris Pratt when he was in Parks and Rec. I still do.
There you go.
I think that's the best Chris Pratt, though, to be honest, in Parks and Rec. I think he's just more funny. I don't know.
Maybe it's just from that show onward, though. Everyone's like in love with him since Parks and Rec.
I love Parks and Rec.
But I did like his chubby body in that show, though. He was quite nice with his dad bod going on.
Dad bod.
Yeah.
You gotta rock the dad bod. Yeah.
When is the dad bod gone beyond the dad bod, though? Like, when is it like kind of like the
dad bod can be rocked by anybody at any size, like legit. The dad bod, you just gotta pull it off right. Yeah.
I think I have a dad bod, guys.
There you go. Bam, you do, bam.
I definitely have moves, anyway.
Hey, I can relate to that one, but anyways, what's the chat say? You gotta be proud of who you are. I don't care. You know? Exactly. I have a little bit of movies, you know, whatever.
I think I need a training bra.
Okay, maybe not that far of it, but you know, they are decently sized, but whatever. Anyways, in the chat, Jess's mom says, "Hey, mom, what's going on?" Anyway.
That's so funny. There was somebody I wanted to talk. Somebody wanted to talk to you about. Just and I forgot earlier on. J Shock Blast. The funny thing is, I watched that video you did with J Shock Blast, and I went and checked out his video, and I've actually become quite friendly with him. He's a really cool guy.
I like J Shock Blast, but what video did I do with him? I remember.
I think I think either you or he borrowed a part of someone else's video. And somebody didn't credit somebody else. I was supposed to look it up earlier on, but I got.
Well, I guess he did it to me because I don't know anything about this. Wait, what?
You don't remember?
Jace. Oh no, actually, I don't remember.
He was.
That's how bad my memory is.
He was doing a lot of Lego game videos on YouTube. Oh God, maybe 3-4 years ago.
Yeah. No, I know who he is. I know who he is, but no, I mean, like, what did he do with my the borrowing? I don't know that situation.
I can't remember, but you both spoke about it, and but you made up anyway, so you're friends again, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I this is bad that I don't remember this.
I open up old wounds.
I gotta look it up. Yeah, I like, okay. Like, I legit do not. I'm not like, let me see. I'm gonna just steal like a quick like.
Well, your mom is coming out with some great movies, actually. 51st Dates, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, my mom is an Adam Sandler fan.
Yeah, someone in the chat said she was an Adam Sandler fan, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, because I love Adam Sandler movies so much, too.
Someone doesn't like him.
I like Adam Sandler movies, and there's two of them. I only like two Adam Sandler movies to death, and it's Uncut Gems and Punch Drunk Love. And oh, you watched Uncut Gems today?
Yeah. It's the first time I saw it. It was the end. I was just like, damn.
I love movies like that.
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna be a nice happy ending, and then
Yep. Yeah, but like that's the thing. My mom likes. Sorry. Which one? No, I was gonna say, like, we like different Adam Sandler movies, but we both love Adam Sandler in one way or another. So we like care because I love him in that movie and Punch Drunk Love, which is really good.
I was gonna say I saw one last year with him with Jennifer Aniston, where they're like on a murder boat or something, solving a murder.
Oh yeah,
that was all right.
Yeah.
Isn't that what's called Murder Mystery?
I think so.
Yeah. I think it's just called Murder Mystery. Yeah. I think yeah.
Oh, and Mom, I did not say I have a dad bod. I was saying dad bods are cool, no matter what size. If I had a dad,
Yes, your mum likes watching Angel. Angel's great. I love Angel.
She loves Buffy and
Angel right now.
Yeah. Buffy's great, but Angel was like more, I don't know, more like adulty, I found.
Yeah, more mature. I'm watching them at the same time right now again for the umpteenth time.
I've never watched them. Were they any good? Like Buffy, I have friends that were really into it. I just never ever used to watch it.
Yeah, it gets a bit on after like season 8 or something, where she dies and becomes a robot or something, and then it gets a bit weird. But
wow,
whoa! Now I want to see it.
What?
Yeah,
I think you need to rewatch Buffy.
Yeah, so when there's a bit where
spoilers for Buffy, right? Spoilers for Buffy.
Yeah, it's a little bit off, but it's okay. No worries. I'm like obsessed with Buffy, so.
That's funny, because that's my mom legit. I mean, she said with the like whenever she's setting up Christmas, Buffy starts playing because she like associates setting up Christmas decorations with watching Buffy and Angel again. So
yeah, Buffy theme song and the Angel theme song.
Yeah, I know. I should acknowledge that. Yeah, but yeah.
Your mom is awesome. Like, I want to be friends with your mom in real life. It's so cool. Like, I just want to watch Buffy and have a Buffy marathon. And like, your mom is like
so cool here. Yeah, no, I love my mom. Like, you know, she's always been supportive of what I loved and also been proud of what she loves. So that's cool. Yeah. Like, I remember when I was young, she drew like on the walls. She drew like this whole Buzz Lightyear, and because she's an artist, like she drew Buzz Lightyear and Woody as this whole wall mural in my room, then on my brother's room, she drew like this whole Pokemon one with like Cyndaquil, Ash.
Oh my
Pikachu. God! Yeah, I hope we saw pictures of that because it was so good. But yeah, my mom like went to. I'm pretty sure she went to art school, but like she legit is an artist. Like,
Whoa.
If you guys are in England anytime, there's a couple of walls here that need drawing.
There you go. Yeah, but oh yeah, yeah. And when I was super young, I guess I'm just saying cool stuff about my mom now. Like we used to play Mario Party together, like my brother, my mom, and I, and then like we used to play Galaga with like my dad, my brother, my mom, and I, like all of us, like those are great times. And now I live stream with her when I'm down south, where we play like Animal Crossing and Mario Maker and stuff.
What's the age difference between you and your brother?
3 years.
Oh, same as my sister then as well. Because it just reminds me. I used to play games with my sister and like convince my sister to do stuff with me all the time. So
wait, were you older or younger?
I'm older and she's 3 years younger than me.
See, I'm the younger. So my brother would be the one who would. Well, I love hanging out with my brother, but also my brother would make me like watch him play video games a lot.
I did the same thing to my sister. I would be like playing it and make her watch them.
That's horrible. No, I'm kidding. No, it was something. And then like I would be Tails, and like he would just be Sonic and just like zoom off the screen, and Tails can't do jack crap. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, no. but we always used to play competitive games too, like Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2, and like we would make that game into a freaking platformer. Like we would just make these parks, and we wouldn't even skateboard in it. You would have to like play firefight and try to like shoot the person from the other side with the fireball, and just like go through these tunnels. I loved Tony Hawk, Underground 2, and American Wasteland. Amazing games, and they haven't made a Tony Hawk game like that since. And it's like, okay.
That's where I stopped playing them.
Tony Hawk is one of the best games ever made.
Oh, dude, and legit. The soundtrack was amazing. The music was so cool as well.
Yes, that introduced me into rap and hip hop. Like
Tony
legit.
Hawk's
Like
Pro Skater 2.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. Pro Skater 4 was the one that I played out of the Pro Skater ones, but like I was more of the later ones, Underground 2, and other ones.
So Pro Skater 2 was amazing because it introduced manuals, so you could do more like multiplayer bits, and then the soundtrack was insane.
Yo, dude, I gotta see. I've never played those. I'm thinking of going back and like getting those for like N64 and playing them or something like that. But wow, like the soundtracks.
They've recently done a new. They've remastered them both.
Yeah,
if they remastered, I would rather play the original than a remaster. And then like if they remastered Underground though, I'll buy that. Like Underground is because I love that you could get off the skateboard.
Underground.
That was it. And that's when it made it a platformer for me and my brother, or my brother and I.
So, if you still into Lego,
so good.
Is your brother still into games and Lego?
Games, yes. Lego, no. And games like Fortnite and Sonic hacks and Sonic. Like he loves Sonic. He loves the world of Sonic fan games. Like that's like his thing.
Okay. Yeah, me and Mr. Starbricks are both major game collectors, so it's actually how we met is through our love of video games.
Dude, that's awesome. That's okay. Wait, so you collect old retro games?
I do, yeah. I have everything.
That's one of my hobbies too. Legit, like
I love
retro
it.
game collecting.
I have like so much stuff. There's a couple little tiny things like Saturn games that are on my wish list, but I have a lot of like anything that's worth owning that's retro. I pretty much have.
Whoa, because for me, my scope was just Nintendo. But to be fair, like Sega Genesis was the first console I ever had. So I guess you could say Sega Genesis and Nintendo, but like I never messed with Saturn, Dreamcast. Master System I do like though. I like Master System. I collect a little bit of Master System. But so Nintendo,
UK,
I love
Genesis
any
was
Nintendo.
called
the Mega Drive,
Mega Drive. In the UK, Genesis is called Mega Drive. Yeah, that was my first console as well.
Yeah,
we had a Commodore 64.
Loved it.
That one had a Mega Drive with Sonic the Hedgehog too.
Yeah.
Like I used to love like just old video games, and that's unfortunately a hobby that I've kind of weaned off a little bit. But like they put like when Nintendo, because like Nintendo doesn't like, they need to put stuff on they need a virtual console on Switch. I want to play old games, and it's like it's so hard to set this stuff up and like with modern TVs and everything. And I'm not an emulator guy.
Yeah.
If you guys are obviously Nintendo fans as well, then I'm guessing you've bought Super Mario like the 5 times because of Virtual Console. Every time they update it, you have to buy it again. Because I've had to buy Super Mario World about 3 times, I think.
I would. When they had it on Wii, that was great. And then they had it on 3DS, that was great. But now Switch is, I mean, I skipped Wii U. I mean, I have a Wii U, yes, but like I don't consider that was like a kind of disaster. And then like The Switch is the best like Nintendo thing they have had in a while, and there's no virtual console, and it's literally portable and docking it. You could have Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games, Game Boy Color games, and you could have NES games. Put GameCube in N64, please, 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 please. I just want to play this with my friends nowadays, and I can't set it up on these TVs.
It was made for it as well. Like indie games thrive on that system, and it shows how indie games mainly are retro-inspired games.
Dude,
so.
exactly. That's such a great way to look at it. Exactly. Like, why haven't they done this? Like, I literally tweeted about it yesterday. Like, I just want to play Super Mario Land. I have no way to play Super Mario Land unless I want to emulate it, which I don't like doing. But I mean, I guess I might have to do. But
Sarah, I'm so jealous you have a Sega Saturn, by the way.
Yeah, I do, and I got it for a really good deal too. But I only have like 2 games for it because the games that I want are really sick expensive.
Yeah.
Like,
which
I
ones do you want? Panzer Dragoon,
really rare RPG, and
Panzer
the games are like $200, $400.
Yeah.
They're psycho expensive.
I always remember being absolutely ridiculously good at Virtual Fighter. And I remember thinking that was the greatest looking graphical game ever. And it literally got like square noses and they're like, so good. Loved that game.
Yeah,
That's
games
awesome.
are like my first love. I love games more than Lego. Games is like my number one.
That's interesting because for me, it isn't my number one anymore. But that was the first thing I was into was games. Like video games was like Mario and Sonic. Like that was like this because I was introduced with the Genesis and the N64 and the Game Boy Color, and that had every game. Like I love Sonic Mania. It makes me so happy they're making a Lego set from it because that was like such a great game because that is exactly what I want them to do with more stuff. Where like, for example, Paper Mario is a great series. The first 2 games rock. Every other game I don't give a crap about. They changed the format. It's different. It's different. They changed the format so much. I kind of want one like the first 2 games. If the formula ain't broke, don't fix it. But then for the stuff where the formula is broke, they keep doing the same thing. Like, for example, I mean, Mario's kind of getting more unique now, but like there was a point with Wii U where they were just doing like a new Super Mario Bros, new Super Mario Bros. New Super, and it's like I don't need these. Give me more Paper Mario. Give me more WarioWare. WarioWare is another series. I love WarioWare. They don't make any WarioWares. It's just like, okay.
I think that's why Animal Crossing is so successful because they've literally just taken the original game that was on the GameCube and they've just added to it each time. And made it better and better.
Wasn't it? That was the main thing. Back in the day, it wasn't always about the graphics. It was about the playability.
Yes, that's the thing. I'm a person, I never care about video games graphics. I don't, because even stuff looks more realistic in video games nowadays. And it doesn't look realistic like real life. So I don't care. Make something stylized and cartoony because that's what stands out to me. That's just my own personal opinion, though. But with all of that, Animal Crossing for GameCube, funny enough, the one thing they took out that they never brought back were the NES games. And I'll be honest, the NES games on the GameCube Animal Crossing, that got me into retro gaming. The NES games.
I used to love Rossetti, was he called? The little mole.
He was so mean in the old games. He was amazing.
Yeah. And that's the thing. The villagers used to be mean. Like the villagers used to be like, I mean, I'm not saying they're bad now, but they were like kind of like real. They were more real, I felt like. Like they were they didn't hold back.
I remember that because the GameCube version of Animal Crossing came out. So in the UK, if I remember this rightly, it was a long time ago. But I think you can play the same regions from Australia, and Australia had it before the UK, so I bought it. And so none of my friends had it. I just played this game. And I remember cheating and resetting it. And then Rossetti coming on, I was like, what's happened? Like, what's going on? I thought I was like, I thought the thing had come to life.
Rossetti, that's like that was like such an interesting concept. Like that, like was never introduced. Like that, that's so cool. But like, what built off on that is something like Undertale. If you guys have ever played Undertale, that's like one of my favorite games of the most recent years. And they're great. That's awesome that you guys like it. Like it's like a great improvement on like things that make you feel like the game is more real, and I love that so much. I love that.
I
think Undertale would make a great Lego set, to be honest. Like I think they should make a Lego set.
Pitch it, but it's just like there's some great figures, but I don't know the build. But Sarah, what did you say there?
I said I just like weird, funny stuff. Like the weirder a game is, if it's really quirky, I'm just like, this is so awesome. It's just so weird.
You go.
What was that one with the worm? The worm, the guy, he's like
Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
I never messed with Earthworm Jim. Are they good games?
It was weird. He used to take his head off and use it as a whip. Put his head back on it. It was the weirdest thing ever.
That reminds me of there was a game called Decap Attack starring Chuck D. Head for Sega Genesis, and it was a guy who would just decapitate his head and throw it for Sega Genesis. Like, I love those days of like Sega Genesis was like being edgy, but they couldn't be too edgy. So like we had stuff like
Carmageddon.
Sonic and stuff. Oh, Carmageddon, what's that about? Which one's that?
And it's literally you just run over zombies. That's literally the whole game.
See, like this is I miss those. Like they're like edgy, but not like edgy. Like
yeah,
man, those are fun. Like Sega Genesis. So. Oh man.
It was a shooting one you used to play down the arcade. Something Wolf, it was called.
And you just Time Crisis.
I remember Time Crisis. That's the one, like the ones I always used to see. Yeah, that and the Jurassic Park arcade.
House of Dead. That was another shooting game.
Yeah, that's I think is that a Sega one?
There was an absolutely fantastic one called Police 24/7 where it had a webcam in it, and you moved, and it moved with you, so you could like dodge bullets, and you thought you were really cool, but you really weren't. You're just sitting there in this cubicle, like. And, in front of everyone, like, why am I on full screen? What's that?
It was called Operation Wolf. Check that out. That's a proper 16-bit game.
See, with arcades, I love arcades, but like not like the shooting ones and stuff like that. I never got into, but like I love old Pac-Man arcade games. Like a dream I've always had, and it's a dream I forgot about. I'm going to succeed in this dream right now. You know, I'm going to buy one. I want an arcade machine, original Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man, something like that. I'm going to do that. You know what? I'm going to probably buy one right now. I'm going to buy an arcade machine. Let's do it.
What did we spark? We
can't get decent ones where there's got like 500 games or something in. And
that's the thing. I want the authentic. Original old, like give me like a banged up screen of it, and like I want like an old arcade cabinet that is like it has that it only has one game, it's all beat up, but it's authentic. I want that.
When I managed it's like what, a year and a half ago now, before COVID, I was in LA, and those guys have insane like arcade places where you just like you put like your card in, you put money on it, and then you just go around swiping. And I was on like an old Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man for like an hour. Like, and it's just like, I spent like 50 quid on playing Miss Pac-Man. What am I doing?
Yeah.
But it's so good. Yeah, it's just,
yeah. Here's the thing with that. Guess what? Where I'm at now in Orlando, holy cajoli, there's a billion arcades, and they're retro arcades. There's arcade bars galore. And arcade bars just mean they have drinks there, but they have all of these retro arcades. And then they opened up another one near me that's not even an arcade bar. That's just old retro arcades. And I'm like, I love this. They have like Smash tournaments there too for modern stuff. I'm like, so legit. And I have a retro gaming store near me that I go to. Like, I used to go to a lot when I was into retro gaming. But like, yeah, like the area I'm at, I'm like so much better than like South Florida for like retro gaming. But what are you gonna say?
I didn't know that.
So
about
where I live
Florida.
and stuff. Oh, sorry.
When I lived in Washington State, they had some cool arcade bars, but I didn't know that Florida also had the same.
Well, that's the thing. Like Orlando and Miami, like those two areas. But like where I lived way down south, I didn't have crap. But like
my
where
parents
there's
are in Tampa. My family lives in Tampa, so that's where I go when I visit the U.S.
Dope. Okay, there you go. Wait, you guys don't live in the U.S.?
No, we live in the Netherlands. So we're right outside of Amsterdam. I'm American, but Mr. Starbricks is Dutch.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
We actually met online and we did long distance from YouTube. And then I moved here to the Netherlands like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, my girlfriend and I are doing long distance. So like that means a lot. Like, yeah, that's awesome.
You can do it. Yeah, you can do it.
You can do it. Yeah, at first it was like, it was hard, but like now, like, oh, I'm like walking on sunshine. Like, it's great. Like, because it's like, you just gotta get used to it. But yeah.
I'm like 20 minutes down the road. I'm out. Like, no, this is too far.
That your radius 10, 5 miles.
It depends on why dates this pizza delivery woman. That's what. Do you think she has to know this now?
Yeah. Any woman with a moped.
Just eat.
Anyone within 15 minutes on Tinder, really, for tech.
Yeah, that's it. You know it. You know it.
I could say. I mean, no. Now that I'm in a relationship, like I could go back and be like, well, yeah, I used Tinder and Bumble and all those back in the day, like, and they were interesting experiences to say the least. I met some cool people there, but yeah.
I've never used
for dating, but yeah. The OkCupid was that like rating all of them. Like I think OkCupid was the best for dating, but yeah. That's my advice. Oh, because it's more focused on dating. Like, I don't know, people on Tinder play it like a game or something like that, which is okay. But like,
you know what? I've been married for like what, I think 14 years or something. Lorraine will probably
you think
like,
no, okay.
15 years. We're actually I lie. She's oh god, such an idiot. We're not married. We're together 15 years and we're married insert amount of years here, Lorraine. But we're married so we're
digging a hole.
Why do I speak? Why do I start talking?
It's okay. It's okay.
I should just shut up and let everyone talk. As soon as I open my mouth, I put my foot in it. But anyway, so yeah, we're together such a long time that those apps weren't around when we were single. So we've never used like any of those ones. And BFAB told me to use Grindr once, and that was an eye opener. But
not a true statement, but you know,
that's where myself and BFAB met.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
That on grind.
Yep. Together ever since. Yep.
I think Lorraine's asleep. She hasn't given out to me in the chat yet. So.
That's how you judge if she's asleep or not. Okay. All right.
I better say hello to some people who've popped in because I haven't said hello to anyone for ages. There's Magic Koopa. There is CC. Hey girl. There is oh god, I missed loads of people. Mr. Blue Toys, Brick Bunnies TV. There is a lot of us talking about movies. Oh yeah, Matt Elder popped in. I don't know if I actually said out loud to hi to the Kraggles, Mr. Kraggles, Magic Koopa. I said already. Sir Bricks popped in. Shy Time was here. I hope he's still here because he usually has us on when he's working, so we're usually on in the background. And I will say hello to anyone else I've missed in a little while. But yes, so things are going good with you and Red.
Oh, yep, fantastic. That's the thing. She's coming back so soon, and it's like yes, because it took a long time for her to actually visit. But once she visited, she loved it so much, and it was so great for both of us. Like, if she didn't visit, I don't know if I would be on the stream today. Like, that boosted so much happiness and energy. Like, whoa, like I'm on fire now. So like, yeah, now it's like, I got this, just be my best. And then like, 2 weeks, maybe she'll be here or something like I'm hyped. But, and hopefully we could be on the stream together. That would be fun,
Yeah, I mean, there's always a seat here for you. So, I mean, I teased it yesterday on our live stream that we were going to have a female guest who was going to come on with you. I didn't say who it was, and everyone's guessing, is it going to be his girlfriend? And I was like, how many people know about this? How come I haven't? But
so I did that one video, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, next time bring her on. I mean, like we're here next week. If you're here next week or whenever she's
This is so fun. What, same time every Wednesday or wait, it was Thursday. Oh my gosh, I've lost track. No, okay, every Thursday 3:30.
Yeah.
You'll see me a lot more, and I'll be popping up on all you guys' streams. I just want to be active, positive, be a good role model for everybody, just be like the best I can, and then bam. Like, I'm on fire right now. We all got this. Life's great. Lego rocks. Video games rock. Movies rock.
Cafe Corner wants to know where Red is from.
New York.
Cafe Corner just popped in. Cafe Corner is she living in Florida still?
Oh, Cafe Corner lives in Florida? It's great to see you, Cafe Corner. She makes great content.
Yeah, she's really
I didn't know she lived in... Oh, yeah, we did. See, this is why I have the worst memory for, past 2 years. But yeah, like, I'm so good now. But yeah, because she told me that before, I think. Yeah, okay. I don't remember. Everything's mixed up. But now I'm like, bam.
Bam. No, you see, a lot of the American people work, and a lot of them are coming home now. I know Bricksar wants to come on, but he is working all the time. So he's probably listening now in the car on the way home. So at some stage, after Sarah streams on Saturdays. So I think some Saturday after Sarah, I'm going to have to do a live stream and get like kind of the American people in that I want to get in. Like BRICKITECT wants to come on, but he wants to he spends a lot of time with his wife when she comes home. She's a teacher, so he can't come on during the week. And then there's Bricksar, and then there's one or two others that I want to get on as well. So Saturday will have to happen, guys, and you are all invited.
Wait, so you have them on Saturday too?
Not yet. It's a new idea I thought up there a few days ago.
Okay. I like this. I like again, I don't like live streaming on my channel, but I like going on other people's because it's fun. It's just like fun meeting new people, popping in, like, again, being a cool role model too. I'm trying to be that, like, just be a positive person. Don't look down at people, like, just let's just treat everybody like humans because we all make mistakes and we all learn from it, and then that's where we're at today. Bam.
Exactly. I want to say hello to Ash. Hey, Ash and Flash. Ash was streaming earlier on. Was explaining to to Justin earlier on about the cool robot voice he put on, which
yeah, I was just learning about that, Ash. Like, this is cool. I gotta check that out. Like, I would have. You should have hit me up. I would have read it for him if he wanted me to. Like, I would have read it. Like, well, here's my. But then again, that would actually be a little.
Could have had like a violin playing in the background or something like. You know.
Dude, yeah, the world's smallest violin. Yeah.
No. But yeah, that was actually funny. I mean, I've heard that robot voice so many times on places like TikTok and everything. Do you have TikTok, Justin?
No, I don't like TikTok because it's like you have like, I don't know, like 3 to 7 seconds to make something funny. So I don't know. They're usually one note for me, so I don't really like. It's like blah, 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 and it's like, okay, wait, what just happened? Okay, but then again, I'm over here and I watch meme comps. So like when my friends are over, they'll be like, okay, we gotta put on meme comp, and I don't usually laugh at these, but I laugh at like the meme culture because it's so interesting to me. Like, it's so cool, like what these meme comps are. I mean, it's like like I analyze it from like almost like it's a film. Like, okay, the pacing of like this joke to this joke. Why does this joke work? Why doesn't this joke work? And just looking at it like that, I love looking at memes. But I don't actively look at memes unless they're like Lego memes on Instagram. Like, those are kind of funny, or memes about myself, like the Reddit show that I used to do. And that
are you going to bring back? Are you going to bring back the show on your YouTube channel?
Heck yeah.
I can never pronounce it.
OSRS, OSRS, whatever you want to say.
Again.
It's like having a contagious laugh. Yeah, heck yeah.
Who did the music for that for you?
What was that? Repeat that. I was laughing.
Who did the music for that show?
What, the opening?
Yeah.
Well, I could tell the intro was done by Raiden Dog Z, but I think did it get to a point where I don't know if he's still saying it by the end of it, but we got like a composer on Fiverr, which should be in the description of them. Like, we just got some random composer on Fiverr, and he was pretty good. Like, because for the second season, the original one was made on Mario Paint. So for the second season, I wanted to make it like sound like, I think, Sega Genesis or something like that. I don't remember much, but so I would make it like sound like Sega Genesis, and so I had to get a composer from Fiverr who would do Sega Genesis music. But yeah,
that's pretty cool. It was the first time I ever saw cursed figures.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so fun too. I'm going to bring that back. Like, it's going to be great.
There were a few people asking if you're going to bring it back in the chat earlier on, but
it's coming.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And do you have any plans on having any other kind of show? Well, we call it shows. Like YouTube, basically, a lot of people do use YouTube as a TV show and a TV channel. So do you have any ideas for shows you're going to put on the channel, or any new ideas?
Yes, so much new content with this new burst of energy. Legit. Like, I cannot wait for you guys to see what you just got to wait and see. But oh my gosh, this channel's popping off. Just saying. Just watch out.
It's popping.
Yeah. Popping off. Keep an eye out.
Will it involve Red?
I would love. I mean, we have ideas together, her and I, because she can animate. Like, she's good at animating too. Like, she knows how to write a script, like a movie script. I only know. I mean, I say I know how to direct, but I know like stuff of directing. I don't know about writing. That, like, I wanted to write, but I want to collab with her. Not like on a movie would be great, but like in videos too would be cool. But we'll wait and see.
That'd be pretty cool. Sarah, you were streaming today. I'm just going to go on to you for a minute because I haven't spoken to you. You're streaming today, and you were doing your Nintendo NES. What did you celebrate yesterday? Yesterday, myself and Greg were trying to figure out what Mario 10 was all about.
It was actually Cool Factor that was doing the NES, but that's totally okay. Yesterday was March 10th.
I'll just interject.
Mario Day, right?
About 5 a.m. every morning watching stream, and I still think it's Sunday.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that was Mike the Cool Factor, that's a great set. But yeah, yesterday was March 10th. So since it spells out MAR10, it looks like Mario. So it's Mario Day.
And fun fact, last year, that was when they announced the Lego Mario theme. And that day, I was in Japan, And that was the day before this was announced, literally like hours before, that was the day we visited the Nintendo HQ in Kyoto, Japan. Awesome. So we got that there. And then I started climbing this mountain, Mount Inari in Kyoto. And it was the like biggest hike I've ever done. Like it was like a chore to get up there, but I felt so accomplished at the top. As I was coming down, Just2 Mom calls me and she said, "Did you see Twitter? Did you see Twitter? Did you see Twitter? Lego Mario." And I was freaking out. You could see on the channel, like it's like the original Lego Mario reaction. And it's just like a crappy iPhone video, sure, with the film, but like I'm freaking out of breath because I just ran down this mountain to like try to get signal to like express that like this is like a miracle. It's like accomplishing like just like traveling the mountain like gave me the power to get Lego Mario, something I've wanted my whole life. Like it was crazy. It was crazy.
That is wild.
Yeah, it's just crazy coincidences that just happen in life. Like,
we both love Japan a lot. We've gone a couple times together as a couple, and it's such a fun place to go and like eat 100%. All the food and enjoy the culture. And the food is cheaper than here too. Like you could get like steaks and stuff for like cheap, and they're amazing. They're smaller portions, so I don't even feel guilty about eating them. Like all of it. Dude, Japan is so. Oh my god, I love.
The videos were perfect timing as well because we were there in November 2019, and then it was like that 5-6 month bump that you aren't there, and then you start showing your videos, and we're like, oh yeah.
That's the thing.
Toy stores, Nintendo, Pokemon stores.
Yeah, the Pokemon Center. I miss the Pokemon Center.
Me too.
The Akihabara, the Day one, the big tall one, the Mandarake. You went there.
Sky Tree with the Kirby Cafe. I need to go to next time. But like that. Oh man, I gotta release a vlog for that because I still never released a vlog because it's like it literally breaks my because I edit filmed videos on my phone, which blows people's minds. But like that literally breaks my phone when I load it because it's like 8 hours of footage of just like here's all of Japan. But yeah. I mean all of Japan that I saw. I won't even say all of Tokyo. All of Japan I saw. Like I went there for 11 days or 12 days, and it was only a fraction of what I could explore of Japan. I went to Kyoto and Tokyo, but like certain districts of Tokyo, like
you go to Osaka as well. I forgot.
Which one?
Osaka.
No, I wanted to. Those like I really want to. It's just like
go to Osaka.
Next time, 100%. What we're gonna do, like legit, like 2022. We're kind of planning it, like March 2022, if we could do it, and like each couple of like we'll do 1 week at each place. So like 1 week in Tokyo, 1 week in Kyoto, 1 week in Osaka, 1 week in like what is the original one? Kanto. I think it's like the Kanto region, stuff like that. Kyoto. No, I thought there was Kanto, like Pokemon Kanto, like a separate Kanto. Yes. But yeah, but like
are really close
I love
together.
Kyoto. I love Kyoto.
We do 4 days Kyoto and then maybe 5-6 days Osaka and then maybe some side trips.
Yes.
Hiroshima or Himeji. I mean,
just saying all this makes me so hyped.
Cherry Blossom 2022. If this all gets resolved and they open the borders and vaccines and stuff, we want to do that too for that Cherry Blossom season.
Because when I went in March in Kyoto, because we went to Kyoto we did stay there for I think 2 days, or 3 days. It was so interesting being in it. As a whole other time we were in a hotel and it was like, Americanized hotel, but being in a Japanese house for an Airbnb, so different. Like you gotta like take off your shoes at the front. There's like a whole like sitting area. All the appliances are different. For cold water, did you have an experience with cold water and hot water, guys? Like cold water and hot water for bath?
Oh, for the baths.
Yeah, we stayed up in the mountains in a special place for one of our nights, and that was really cool. Like doing the traditional baths and like the traditional kaiseki dinners and stuff like that.
For like the bath, but like for the like taking a bath, I would like have to like set these weird settings to like get like because they didn't have cold water, they didn't have like hot water, so it was so different to me. Just everything like it was like but that's the thing when you go to like a foreign country, especially like on the other side of the world, it's like it's like here, but it's so not like here. Like it's like a different world, but it's so cool. I love that. Like I just want to travel the world now. I just want to travel the world.
We miss it too. We used to travel a lot.
I think Japan is more similar to the US though than to Europe. I feel like Europe is more different for me.
If Europe's more different, I want to go to Europe. I've always wanted to go to Europe. That's interesting though that if it's even more different, that gets me even more hyped because but I was so not used to like you have to like walk on certain sides of the road that I don't like. I would like bump into people and stuff. And like on the trains and stuff like that, you gotta be super quiet. Like,
people are
all
nice in
those
Japan, though.
culture stuff.
They're so
That's
friendly.
the thing. Yes, but at the end of the day, they are so friendly that they won't judge. Like some random person there, like I can't even speak their language, but they saw me struggling and they were like trying to give me money to like help me there. And then like it was like a guy and his girlfriend, and he was like, he went to go get help from like a policeman for me, and then his girlfriend stayed with me to like try to help me with the money and everything like that. Like such a different culture, and it was so nice. It was just like amazing.
I remember when we went hiking, every person that we passed on the mountain was like, "Konnichiwa," and we're like, "Hi."
So cool. Yeah. I was. We were at McDonald's, and a random group of like teenagers just came to give us like food, like from McDonald's. Of like, yeah, and I was like, thank you. Like, I mean, like, okay, like, thank you.
It was so cool. People in Japan as well, especially teenagers, right? They get English school lessons, right? They have to learn English. So it's like it's a big thing to be able to try to speak English for 15, 17-year-olds. So
I see. And that was the thing. Like, I did not have a problem. Like most places, I think if anything, Kyoto might have had a little bit of difficulty, but in Tokyo, everything had an English alternative. Like I had no problem with like that. Like it's like, okay, yeah. So man, I miss it. Remember the convenies, right? Or what are they called? Where you stick I miss those so much.
I know. I feel bad. It's like Japan chat. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, we won't talk about Japan. No,
the chat are interested in Japan as well. They're talking about when they went to Japan and people went to Korea, and it's all fun. Like, I mean, I would love to go to Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan. I'd love to see Tokyo. Just the whole. I mean, that video, Justin, was amazing. Like all the different machines where you can get different things you can buy.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Did you just find a Lego machine?
Oh, funny enough, there's a Lego machine in Orlando International Airport. That's where I found one. But over there, all they had was Mega Bloks gotchas, because they have a lot of gotchas where like they're like gumball machines, sort of, where you like get a toy that's a mystery thing. Which is why I'm not like with the mystery box fiasco. Like Japan is heavy on mystery boxes and stuff like that. So like I'm used to that. And plus another thing that I like that was Japanese back in the day, the thing that, well, I guess Nintendo and Sega, and then also Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is all something you don't know what's inside. And like that whole system I've never been bothered by. Like I love not knowing what's inside what I'm going to buy and stuff like that. But like I understand the whole CMF thing, but yeah.
It's part of the thrill.
Yeah, for me personally, yeah. Like I love not knowing, but I get like it costs a lot. Like it does cost a lot. So like I get
that's how we got addicted to it earlier this. Well, yeah, it was earlier this year because we started it in the Leicester Square and they were on half price, the minifigs, and I never bought a CMS before that. And we were like, oh, we'll buy 20 of them or something. Took them home. We took them straight back to the apartment thing, like where we were staying. Opened them up, and straight away we were like, should we go get some more? Like it was just the thrill of opening.
The thrill, yeah.
Surprise. Did you guys used to have like Kinder Surprise when you were kids as well?
What is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
In America.
Is it?
What is that?
You can't sell toys, like a certain size toy inside candy in America, I think.
Oh, yeah. I remember those because there was one Wonder Ball too. Wonder Ball was one that was like
I never knew that, Tech.
Yeah.
I had the Disney Wonder Balls for a while in the US. I have I lived in Europe when I was younger, so it was awful because we had Kinder Eggs when I was a kid and we lived in Belgium, and then we moved to the US again and I didn't have them anymore, and I was like, what? No Kinder Eggs? What the heck?
You know, is Ash and Flash still here? Because we have a funny Kinder Egg story where he might be facing, because when he came to visit. Okay, well, I don't know what to say. If he's here, yeah. Just if Ashton, if you're here, can I tell the Kinder Egg story? And then second thing is Cafe Corner, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh! You could still get into it. It's getting back in popularity with everybody getting into Pokemon cards and stuff. Like, if
Pokemon
for
cards.
Switch, they have a great Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. But yeah, Pokemon cards for Game Boy was like the only way I experienced that. But what are you guys gonna say about Pokemon cards?
If I still have my Pokemon cards, if they're in my mum's attic, I have a shiny Charizard up there.
Hey, you can make some bank off that.
David Alton.
Yeah, original OG one. Yeah,
heck yeah.
Do you know what I saw today, guys? I saw a guy who bought digital collectible cards, right, for $120,000, and now they're worth like $4 million. But they're Pokemon cards, as far as I remember. Like digital cards are collectible. Never knew that. Yeah.
Everything has a price on it nowadays.
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
collectible, and pay for it.
which was weird.
Just going back to Kinder Eggs, though. Sorry, just like randomly. I remember when I was a kid, and I don't know if anyone else remembers these. I think they were called Moo Moos or something, and there was a yogurt with a toy in the middle. I don't know if anyone else.
Yogurt with toys?
That sounds like even more dangerous than like a Kinder Egg.
It was based around cows and UFOs. So the yogurt was like a UFO, and then in the middle was your little random toy.
It was like a round disc thing, right? And then in the middle was the toy.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
I've seen these.
These still exist. These still exist.
Yeah. I'm addicted to anything that's got a toy in it.
Like UFOs or kind of exactly. I remember these.
Yeah, we used to have yogurts with feet on them as well, and they had pictures of vampires as faces. They're called funny feet, if you ever remember those.
Funny feet. Oh, they were good. They were good.
Yeah, I remember them.
Anyway, sorry, I'm just an old man here talking about old.
No, dude. We're talking about old video games for like 5 hours. It's fine.
Chris, Kinder Egg toys as well. They used to be really cool, and they'd metal in them, and you could put like gears together.
I used to collect them.
Pull them back.
I do.
Kinder Eggs. They used to collect they used to have like terrapins inside. Collectible terrapins, and they had like collectible frogs, and you could tell because they were slightly different weight to the other plastic rubbish that was in them. So, yeah, that was like the ultimate
digital technology now as well. You know, you buy the app for your phone, you buy a Kinder Surprise toy, and then you kind of you fire upload the app, and then boom, you get like this all different kind of experience with it. So,
oh wow,
they're doing it. I suppose Lego has to do it as well.
Well, that's actually something. Like, I mean,
maybe they should do Lego Kinder Eggs.
Lego, that'd be pretty cool. Justin, with myself and Greg from London Bridge Bricks, we were building Lego Vidiyo on our live stream last night. Now, I've loved them since I saw them. I thought they're brilliant, and I'm all in. Okay, the app, you don't have to use the app, but what do you think about them? And I don't know if we can talk to you about leaks here, or
you can talk about leaks. That's the thing. If Lego is going to stop me from talking about leaks for me being in LAN, then I'm going to quit LAN. It's fine. We'll talk about leaks if you want.
What about the new wave that's coming? BFAB made a video on it. I think it was BFAB video, and
I saw Asher Flash made one too. But yeah, there's like a pirate ship in a stage.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't even built that one yet.
Couple more beatboxes, right?
I gotta build those because I have those, but I haven't built them yet.
Yeah,
well,
that looks cool. The figure looks really cool.
I love them so much.
Yeah,
me too.
Sarah, I don't know if you've seen it, but on BRICKITECT, they've now shown there's 121 of these tiles to collect.
I'm missing 13. I looked through my
unique?
collection. I'm missing 13 bits.
Oh, wait, how is there an easy way to look through your collection beyond using the app? Like for keeping track of it, is there like a keeping track place?
I found a picture. I googled like beat bits or something, and there's like a picture that shows all the beatbox characters, their 2 unique tiles, and then the bandmates with their unique tile, and then just 4 rows of like all the beat bits
by color.
And then Sarah went through and she's missing 13.
Okay, I gotta see this picture.
It seemed like an official Lego picture, but I couldn't find it on their website. But when you Google it, it's really helpful to tick them off, which you have.
Oh, yeah, I might do that because I like the designs. Yeah.
The prints are really good. I mean, we had a really good time last night putting them together. They're nice and easy to build. The part usage is actually pretty good. Over here, Justin, I don't know if it's the same in America, but over here, the retail price is £18, but they're selling at the moment for £12.
Yeah. In America, it's $20, which like usually I know it's not a 1-to-1 ratio of conversion, but like if a set is like 18, I would be like 20 in the US. Like it's like for that. So right off the bat, it's on sale. What? Wait, 12? Wait.
25% off. It was like, yeah, let's just go for all of them. Let's just get all the beatboxes if it's that cheap.
Do they have that in the US? Because
they called it an introductory price. So on Amazon they were 12 or 13 pounds. Well, it would have been $13, and then in Smith's, which is a really big toy store here and in the UK, and they were the same price. So I just grabbed them all at that price rather than spending like over €100. But I'm sure they'll go on a different price again. They must.
Yeah. They haven't gone up on Amazon since they came out.
The offer, I think, on like eBay are selling them officially in the UK, and their offer is to the end of March. They're also £11.50 in or £11.49 in B&M bargains.
Oh, that's good. Well, that is good.
It's like these prices to me, like they should have kept them. Like I mean, like in the US, I think that's my main problem with these is that they're too expensive. I say put them for 10, 12, I guess 13. Yeah, so I even say 15 is too much.
The minifigures over here had another jump as well, Justin. So now they're £4 in the UK.
I see. What man.
It's too much. It's too much for minifigures. I mean, too minifigures. You're getting into the small Lego set territory.
Yeah, I have heard. I don't know if the rumor's right, but I have heard a couple of people say this now. If you buy 12 of the figures on Lego.com, you get a full set. There's no duplicates.
Okay.
I know a couple of people that have done it, and they've all got like just one of each.
That's really cool.
Maybe they'll try it.
That's good. Well, that's what I do with when I go in the Lego shop.
I haven't tried it, but I think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to go. But it's 50 quid. It's a lot of money. £4 a figure.
Yeah. For getting duplicates, you buy 12, right? The chances are you're going to get a couple of duplicates in that.
Here you go.
You wasted 12 quid on nothing.
I was going to say, I have so many video ideas, but like I have too many video ideas for some, like for like the video thing. So I was going to say a good video idea, if any of you guys want to do this, is buying 12 off of Shop at Home going to give me a full set? That question in that video as like a title and everything, that would be a hit video, and that's something a lot of people want to know. I want to know that. So I hope one of you guys who can make that. Legit, whoever makes that first or whatever, I don't know. Whoever makes just go for it. Like that sounds like a great idea.
People these things in these videos.
Viking from Series 20 because I 10 here, 15 there, and no Viking, and I just caved and bought it secondhand. But we just buy boxes now, just a box, and we'll try to sell the leftovers. You know, so that we have
makes sense.
Mates here.
Yeah,
I was already stealing your idea anyway, Justin, because I've been dancing as a llama in my latest videos. So.
Jesus. Show she moves, Chris.
DJ Llama.
Oh yeah,
that's it. That's what I'm doing. I got that for like when LLMA like to do the thing, but yeah, he's a bit cooler than me, I think.
Wait, so your screen isn't frozen for everybody else too?
No.
Oh my god! Darn you, internet. Okay.
No, it was frozen. Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah, it's weird. I was getting the same earlier.
Broke.
You were frozen for a little bit, Chris, but
I didn't know anyone was frozen.
I think my internet's playing up today. I don't know what's going on with it.
Chris, you scared him off with the llama mask. Nice one, dude.
Sorry.
I'm out.
I didn't realize that the ultimate enemy of the Mantis was a llama.
My screen.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this. My screen was frozen for you the whole time. So I had to quit for 1 sec. And now you're back. Like it froze randomly halfway through. I love that. Not that my identity is a mask, but I love that. Yeah.
that's funny.
But yeah, legit this whole time for like the past hour was frozen. But it was frozen the first hour. So I was like, is that just his loading or something like that? And I'm like, oh,
it's so weird. Oh wow, it must be. Maybe I've been like that the whole time on YouTube. It's fine.
No, it's good now.
No.
You're good now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is my internet though. It's been playing up, so it's probably my internet. To be honest.
Well, to be fair, like my internet was like acting up right before I joined, which was why I was a little late. But yeah.
Craig, I think it is supposed to be an alpaca, but
gotta get it right. It's like
it's
for my girlfriend, like she's like an animal expert, so like I'll always get like chimp, monkey, ape, and gorilla wrong, and then like rat and mouse wrong. Like, got to know all the different versions of like animals and stuff like that. But I'm learning, like I thought hares and bunnies and rabbits were like the same creature, but they're like,
yeah. People always call it. That's why people say like raccoon Mario, and it's like it's not raccoon, it's Tanuki Mario.
Yep. But Don't they have the raccoon suit with the leaf, and then they have the Tanuki suit with the full suit? Aren't they two different outfits? Bam.
Technically,
But
I think
unfortunately, people call one of them both. I think.
Tanuki isn't Tanuki like a folklore or something?
Yes, that's the outfit.
Yeah.
He's like the full body outfit.
Yeah,
that's when you get. That's in Mario 3 with the full body outfit, and then they have the leaf. When you get the leaf, that's Raccoon Mario, right? Or am I wrong with that? I don't know. And then there's Kitsune and Luigi, right?
I think the leaf is Tanuki Mario.
Yeah. Oh, that's the leaf. Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah.
See, I thought that was okay. So that one's Tanuki, and then the other one. Okay, interesting.
Just because I think the Tanuki lore is about a leaf, is to do with the leaf or something like the.
I think you're right.
There's a different leaf, right? You have the brown Tanuki leaf, and then there's the red and white type leaf, and that is just giving you the flying power, but not the ability to turn into a statue if you pass them down.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay,
like
I got the
turn him
answers.
into a rabbit in the game. You can turn him into a rabbit.
Yes, Mario Land 2. Mario Land 2. Amazing game. Amazing underrated game.
Nobody ever talks about it.
Nobody. I love Super Mario Land 1 and Super Mario Land 2. Those two, again, I want to play those. I have no way to play those. Game Boy was my jam. Game Boy was my, Game Boy Color.
Is that the one called the Golden Coins?
Yeah.
Yep, the six golden coins. Okay, with Wario.
I love that game.
That game is amazing, and nobody appreciates it. And it has amazing music. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh. And then
because basically Mario World, it's the same as Super Mario World a lot, isn't it? Really, it's
a lot like Super Mario World. Yeah, it's a lot like Super Mario World. And I got the answer. So I don't want to flaunt, but I was right. So the Raccoon Mario is the leaf. The full suit is Tanuki Mario.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's there's something about that. Yeah.
There you go. Learn something new every day.
If you guys are okay with it, it is 11, and I think we'll wind it down. EMMASAURUS has started streaming, and I think she left it a little bit later today, so we wouldn't clash. So it'd be nice to just be courteous and let her
go. Nice of you. This is such a great community. I love this.
We love the world.
We try not to overstream.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I didn't even know this existed. I'm so glad I accepted this invite. This is so cool. I'm so for this.
We always stream on Thursdays as well. I've been streaming on Thursdays for 8 months, but then Side started streaming on Thursdays, so we coordinated so that we stopped
That's so nice. So so you guys streamed earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, and so it's your channel is also your husband's channel, or Mr. married?
Yeah. He doesn't have a YouTube channel.
So you don't have him. Okay, I see. Okay, I see.
But we don't have guests on. We just build by ourselves.
And we stream together. We're both always there on my channel.
Cool. Okay, I see. Cool. I'm understanding the whole community more.
Yes, Claire, you're late. Where were you? I suppose Claire was working, so you're okay. Claire, we're going to wrap it up now anyway, but then we're all going to head over to EMMASAURUS and help her build whatever she's building today. So, Justin, I don't know if you've heard of Claire the Plastic Architect. She's another really cool YouTuber. You should check her out.
I'll check her out. I've heard of
it. Just different videos than what we all do, so they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, check this out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's in tomorrow with us.
I'll put it down here on here.
Yes, she will be a guest on Greg's channel. Greg is London Bridge Bricks tomorrow, starting at 7:30.
I'm just saying, this is so I'm sorry to interrupt, but I always thought the Lego community was something else, but this is a new world for me of the Lego community.
Well, there is the toxic part, and then there's the nice part. And
I love this. I love this.
BFAB's the bridge in the middle.
He's a brother from another brick, my boy.
We won't talk about
BFAB alone.
But no, this was so cool. This was so cool.
Scalador, you're Scalador, but that's okay. We will be on Greg's channel tomorrow, Scalador, and after here, Scalador, we're going to go to EMMASAURUS and check her out. I'm going to wind it up anyway, and I'm going to let Greg tell us what is coming up on his channel.
London Calling tomorrow, folks, 7:30 UK time, obviously 2:30 EST USA time. Pretty much, or most of the usual lot are going to be on there. We've got Cafe Corner's going to be on there. The Plastic Architect's going to be on there, and I've got a special guest tomorrow, folks. Jang Bricks is going to be on the stream as well, which is pretty funky. So that's going to be pretty cool. It's a pretty full crowd tomorrow as well. And then on Saturday, we're going to push the barriers a little bit more. We're going to do something a bit new. Me, and a whole bunch of people, including Sai, Sarah, Tech, Plastic Architect as well, because it's pretty much her fault. This is, and a few others. We're going to be doing a stream at 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon UK time, and we're going to be building friends sets. So
yes,
we're doing friends sets.
Yes.
Never thought
Lego
I'd ever do
Friends
it.
is underrated. Like the park set from this wave is amazing. The theater is amazing. Like okay, sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting. Yeah.
No. It's cool, man. Come on.
Yeah. I was going also one last interruption. Like if you guys want me on any, like it's like I gotta clean my DMs or something like that. But like legit, like reach out to me now. Like I'm so for this. This was so fun. If this is like on all your live streams or whatever, I'm down. Like this is.
Oh yeah. Honestly, we honestly, we all. I mean, Chris comes on mine occasionally. Tech's normally on mine. I do a particular stream with Tech. I do a particular stream with Sai. I'm always watching Sarah. BFAB's normally jumping in and out of mine as well. We're all very closely connected to each other.
You said your next one's what? Tomorrow.
I got one tomorrow, but that is a bit
packed. It's packed. Okay, it's okay. Don't worry.
I'm not kidding you, honestly, Justin.
No worries.
Next week, please come on next week.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Week. So you could be number 6. Tomorrow's number 59, folks, and then next week will be number 60. But it'll be great.
So what day? It's like what time and date?
It's Friday, and it kicks off from 2:30 EST time.
2:30 EST. Okay. I'm waiting because what I do now is I use this reminder system called Do on my phone. It's a pretty good app. It just bothers.
Take note of that, Sai, as well. You probably could do with that.
Yeah, legit. It bothers the crap out of you until you solve your reminders, and I'm like, I love that.
Sai cracks me up, honestly. Why not? I have to remind him what he's up to most weekends. And secondly, messing out earlier on because he thought this stream started at 8, and it was like half 8. I do most of his marketing for him, but he's a good lad.
Plus, I bought a diary. I put stuff in the diary, and then I lose the diary.
You keep losing it, though.
It's like, Lorraine, where's the diary? She's like, oh, God.
Let me see. Okay. I put a reminder for Friday next week at 1 p.m. I mean, what? Should I let you know ahead of time or something? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, if you can come on, that'd be great. Okay. Just tell me like a few days ahead of time.
Okay, I'll put one earlier then. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I do a thing on Instagram where it kind of slowly builds up as the week kind of progresses.
Yeah.
And I always try and get as many. I kind of rotate people and stuff like that. I kind of want to get as many people on as one time. And one day, folks, when StreamYards allows more people on, maybe I'll have even more than sort of 9 or 10.
That'd be amazing. Yeah.
It gets a bit crazy, but it's fun. It's fun. Okay. We all respect each other.
I'll put a reminder for next Tuesday to message you to see if I can make it.
Your mom made a good point there. She said, this is the longest Just Too Good has been on a live stream besides mine. So thank you very much for staying so long.
Bam. I'm having fun like with life. It's great. I love it. This is it. Got it. All right.
We're going to go to Sarah, like SARASTARBRICKS. What is going up on your channel, guys?
So we're just going to be sticking to our normal streaming schedule for the most part. We usually stream on Mondays and Thursdays and Saturdays. Mondays and Thursdays is about 1:30 Eastern Standard or 6:30 GMT. This Saturday, however, we will not be doing our normal stream on Saturday because we will be joining the lovely London Bridge Bricks for the Lego Friends stream.
Can't wait.
Yes.
It's pretty much it.
I'm really excited to have you guys on, Sarah. Honestly, we've got the magical thing about this weekend, Justin, and I've got to say this, folks, because this is the first time I've ever done it. We're going to have the UK is central in this stream, and the reason it's central is because 8 hours before us is Californian time. That's when the Plastic Architect's going to be joining us. 8 o'clock in the morning, there, folks, and then you've got Adora builds as well. She lives in Western Australia. It's midnight where she is.
Whoa.
But she's synonymous with Lego Friends sets.
I was going to wait. What time is it EST?
EST will be 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
I could maybe. I mean, okay. Well, if it's busy, I get it. But like, I have that Lego Friends movie theater I got to build. If you have a spot for another one, I could live stream.
We do have room for another.
Okay, 11 a.m.
Oh, cool. Join us, Justin.
Yeah. Join in by all means.
I think I want to do this. I think I want to do this.
All right, I'll message you on Instagram. So
okay, sounds good. Yeah, because I legit have not been motivated to build that. Now I have a motivation to build it because it looks great, but like I don't know. I almost need like drives to build some Lego sets. Like, I gotta build it because it's like I know I don't have space for it, so I gotta find it somehow. But yeah,
I'm a slow builder. I bought a 4+ Lego Friends set, and it's the I think it's shut up. It's the Heartlake. It's a Heartlake City supermarket. But I'm gonna put a poll out tomorrow on my community tab, and I know everyone's gonna pick the hard one to build. So please be kind. Pick the
So likes it hard, folks. Make sure it's a hard one.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea because I don't know which friend set I want to build. Maybe I'll do a community.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Chris, we popped on you, man. What have you got coming up on your channel?
Awesome. Yeah. I've been,
him. Okay, I was about to say.
I've been taking a little bit of a, not doing as many, but I've got a city video coming out on Saturday, and I just had a video that popped like a couple of hours ago online. So, yeah. And then Tuesday streams. That's going to be me. Just 3 vids a week at the moment. So
that's good though, Chris. And I honestly, I do enjoy. I like all these coupling streams. I like SARASTARBRICKS and Mr. Starbricks, Steph and Chris. Really good stream. And EMMASAURUS as well. I think her and Russ do really good ones as well. They're kind of my favorite coupley ones.
Hey, when my girlfriend comes down, bam. It's gonna happen, okay? I'm going popping.
Yes, definitely.
But if you want to see a 30-year-old man look like an Ewok or wear a child's Borg outfit, then just check my streams out.
There you go. Okay.
That was good entertainment during the week, Chris. That really was. The little arms are a bit weird on it, but they look good.
Tech,
what's your streams? Wait.
Mine is 6:30 on a Tuesday in the UK. Okay. I don't know what that is. America time.
It's 1:30 Eastern because mine is at the same time, but on Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah. Hey, hit me up on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter, Instagram.
I just messaged you on Instagram.
Okay, there you go. Okay, connecting. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't check because I'm logged out of Instagram, so I'll check it in a bit. But perfect.
And we're going down to Tech next. Tech, what have you got coming up on your channel?
That is a very, very good question.
Okay, we'll
I don't know. I've been live streaming a lot of Monkey Kid sets recently. I want to try to get all my Monkey Kid sets built before the end of the month. So I've got like a few of them still there to build, a couple more on some shelves. So yeah, I might even do a small one after London Calling tomorrow. I might do like Sandy Speedboat or the Iron Bull Tank or something like that. But yeah, just keep on the lookout for that.
Tech, you'll be proud of me. I got a Flower Fruit Mountain and the HQ today.
Good lad. I've got my order as well. And I'm hoping
basically for those Amelia Earhart promos. I waited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super
cool. My package of that. I think I got
over to BFAB next. What have you got coming up, BFAB?
I'm currently working on a script for the top 10 Harry Potter. I did a video like that back in the day, but I was in a group call and got called out for my crappy choices. So I'm redoing the video.
Whoa. Don't BFAB.
It wasn't just, but I'm redoing the video. It's been like 3 years. So I'm like, let me redo that video. So it's
like, don't be so hard on yourself for it. Like, it's like, I don't know.
We all become better eventually. But yeah, I want to redo that video, kind of scripting that video here and there whenever I feel like doing it. But yeah, that's kind of the only video I have planned for this week.
I'm sure when there's news coming out, you'll be popping that out as well.
Oh, yeah, that too. I decided I'm going to bring my laptop to work, so if there's news that comes out, I'll just cover it up.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it like, are you finding it difficult now you got your job back to do like...
Yeah, daily? No, it's way more difficult to make videos in general. And I mean, what I realized, though, is like, whatever, I don't have to compete. I'll just put a really, like, title there that will piss people off, and then people watch it anyway. So,
well, yeah, like you say, just do it to enjoy it, man. I mean, that's the whole point.
That's
isn't
right.
It? So.
Yeah.
And we're going to go down to Justin. What have you got coming up on your channel? If you can tell us anything, unless it's top secret.
Yeah, just stay tuned. Perfect. I know, crazy, right? But like legit.
Is that a Looney Tune leak?
Yeah. Yes. No, yeah. Stay tuned because things are popping off. That's all I gotta say. But stay tuned. Stay tuned.
That's all, folks.
Okay, listen, thanks everybody for watching tonight. We've got so many people. I won't be able to go through everybody, but we've got the Kraggles, we have Asian Studios, we had Ashen Flash, Jewel Face, we had Just2 Mom, which is brilliant that she called it and popped in and said hello to us. We had Joel, and we had Leo Garvey, who's Irish. We had Magic Koopa, who's Irish, and we had Knights of Glen, who's Irish. So more Irish watchers, which is brilliant. So that's good. Chef T popped in. I just spat on my own hand. Shy Time was my time was here. Gallifrey Bricks, Sir Bricks, AT's his life, who is my daughter. I don't know if you remember that, Justin, but AT, she's always on your mom's streams.
Awesome.
Always
awesome.
Brick Witchery. We've got.
Yeah, I saw Brickitects earlier. That's a name I haven't heard in a while, and he's a cool guy.
Know,
like
he's just so popping up a lot lately.
I love seeing him again. Like he was a really cool. He was one I would look up to. You know, like,
he's so nice.
Yeah, he is that because he's. I love. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Blocksmith Forge, Dual Face. I think I got most people. Scalador was there as well. Both of the sources were in, actually, as far as I remember. There's lots and lots of people in. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see back here next. We'll see back here next Wednesday at 7:30. Is it 7:30, Greg, or 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock is it?
7. Are you talking about me or you? 7. Folks, if you want to see me next week, next Wednesday. Tune in. The backlog, it will be 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Then Thursday is Cy O'Connor live, 8:30 after SARASTARBRICKS. And then on Friday, next Friday, folks, it will be London Calling at 7:30. And I just had a vision of looking at an Ewok then, and then it's
I saw that. I was like, whoa!
And I caught that in the corner of my eye, and I thought,
oh my God.
Does it say something, Chris? Make it bigger and say something. He looks funny, but the mouth moves with it. This is the mouth.
How the heck? Face, what the heck? It's amazing.
I like that one.
That's so cool.
Easy game.
There you go. Thanks.
Okay. My mind has been blown on how much you could do in a live stream now.
Whoa. Weird as well.
Oh my God.
That's a cookie.
I've never used Zoom in my life, and I assume these came from Zoom. So this is all new to me. This is like blowing my mind. I sound like a grandma who just used FaceTime. Like, oh my gosh, this is blowing my mind. How do you do this? Wait, do another one. Do another one. What the? How do you do this? So you're telling me you can make a digital mask that covers your face? How useless is that?
Pretty much.
No, I'm kidding.
Mario, if you want.
That's why you need.
Mario, what the heck? Yeah. Oh shoot.
Oh my God.
This is so cool. How the heck? What? Like, are these like third? Like, how do you get these? Like,
what we'll do is we'll stream and we'll chat about it in the green room, because I'm sure people want to go.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so I don't know what's. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry. What we'll do is we'll say goodbye to everybody now. Thanks for watching. See you next week. See you tomorrow on Greg's channel. Join in, and thanks for watching. See you later, everybody. Peace out to all of you.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you all.